Hello, hello. Wake up, honey. It's time for your 11 a.m. jump scare. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just turn off the music with a little boop. There we go. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Let's put on some lovely lo-fi Lee in the background. Oh my god, image of a hero from Phantasy Star Online, my favorite. Let's go. Hi friends, welcome to the stream. The name is Maxi, pronouns are they them, and welcome to the show. Hi friendos. Hello, hello, hello. Today, I have a fun stream for you. You're gonna be watching me pretty much just use a website to upload my characters today. Today we're going to be partaking in a little bit of organization, summarizing and uploading of my characters, and yeah, just setting up for Art Fight, which will be beginning in a couple of days. Well, less than a day if you think about it, in some places. Nonetheless, hello!
Welcome. Greetings.
Hi friendos! I have had a weird morning, but nonetheless, here we are. Love to hear that, Chelsea. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Am I Team Werewolf or Team Vampire? Asks Chelsea. I am... See, the thing is that I decided to go for Art Fight this year a week ago. And that was in the middle of me doing a King of the Castle stream with chat, where I became a werewolf thanks to Seku in the chat. So I think I have been chosen to be a member of the werewolf team. I feel like it's my calling. It's my calling. The universe told me I was gonna be Team Werewolf. Even though I love vampires, I love me some pretty anime boys and/or anime girls. Anime neithers. And just pretty vampires are definitely cute, and I love them, but the werewolf pack has chosen me this time. And please do feel free to spam wolves in chat, by the way, if you're Team Werewolf. AKA Wolf Pack. Yeah, ooh, thank you, Chips. Thank you. Oh my god, yes. Charlie says they're going vampire. It's really funny, because, like, I would expect that most people would be Team Vampire, because vampires are sexy. But it turns out that apparently most of the people on the Discord are going Team Werewolf, which is hilarious. But yeah, Wolfpack, let's go. Awoo, awoo. Why make two queens fight, Maxi? That's the whole point of it. The whole point. I thought that was the whole point of doing our fight, was to fight. Oh my god. Honestly, Seku going for vampires is just too on brand, honestly. Seku being a little tick person, ticks loving blood. Welcome to Sesame Street, where I just explain basic things to you, like what a tick is, by the way. But yeah, we're here today. We're going to be respecting breaks, by the way, so if you're watching the stream, don't worry, I got you. I will be reminding you to hydrate and to get up and take breaks. Get your butt off the chair, or the kitchen counter, depending. I don't know. Who here? What am I asking? If you're on this stream, you're most likely queer, which means that you sit on chairs the wrong way and you sit on the counter. Gays, they just love sitting on the kitchen counter. It's true. It's true. It's just things that we do. We just love sitting on things, okay? It just happens. Let me just really quickly, I just need to add like one line break in my little profile description. I sit on my office chair in a half lotus. It's true. Oh my god. Kitty is the gay who sits on counters. Okay, you did not update. Whatever, it's fine. That's life. Alright, so the plan for today, by the way, I will be... Because right now, the only character I have is Hoshi. I only have Hoshi on here. And I definitely need to have more than one character. I have also decided that this is how I want to do the bios. I'm using tables because I love tables, by the way. Oh my god. Charlie says, I have to sit on my chair weird because I don't have a proper desk chair. You order a cheap one though? Yo, hell yeah. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this, okay? It's really easy to make a cheap desk chair become god tier. All you have to do is just invest a little bit on a cushion for your butt and a cushion for lumbar support. I recently got a lumbar support cushion for my very average desk chair, and let me tell you, mwah, god tier now. My back problems have gone away thanks to having a lumbar support pillow. Oh my, you write so many words. I mean, unsurprisingly, but still. Okay, so I want to make this very clear because Seku's already roasting me. So I actually have a website with character information. These are characters from the Fabulous Gays. I have been so bad. This was before the stream, by the way. So like I had to find time to make these profiles and make all these little boyos. Now that I have the stream, I might do some of these, like, you know, I might do streams where I just update the Kirin Personae. If anybody wants to read about my characters, you can actually go to Kirin Personae and actually read about them. Let's say, for instance, you want to learn more about Hoshi. Here's actual Hoshi's website. And I literally just copied the information, by the way. And look, here's an art gallery that I have not updated in forever. I can't look at this. I cannot look at this old art. I cannot look at this old art. It kills me. I die a little bit inside every time I look at that old art. Never mind the fact that Pages has 2 eyes in this piece of art, by the way. Pages is not supposed to have 2 eyes. Whatever, it's fine. Who cares? And look, there's even art by other people. Oh my god, Amelia did a 3D model of Hoshi. Oh no, I did not mean to link to that. Whoops. Anyways, that's Amelia. Anyways, and Charlie's original art, by the way. Yeah, Charlie made art of Hoshi. Charlie made the original Hoshi splash image back when it was a choose your own adventure game. And of course, trivia at the bottom. Oh my god. Oh my god, you want to know about Hoshi's parents? A topic that I have no time to cover in the books? You can learn more about Hoshi's parents in the trivia. Yeah. I mean, listen, not all the characters have this amount of information. I should not go to Pages, because Pages is a bad example. Pages has a lot of lore. Oh, sorry. I had too much fun doing this. If you can't see it, let me just... Yeah, you want to know what Pages' abilities are? Here you go. Feel free to just read this. Feel free to read this and learn all the little secrets about how Pages works, by the way. Pages is the narrator of The Fabulous Gays. I felt like a reverse Pinocchio. I had once been a real person with real person emotions, but somewhere along my story, a fairy had turned me into a wooden puppet. Pages' ability being a pathetic little mess, says Charlie. Oh my god. Oh, I love this image. Oh my god, I love this image. I will upload it, because I think I will upload Pages, by the way. Pages is the narrator of The Fabulous Gays, by the way. Yeah. And this is a little bit of trivia there for Pages. Oh my god. You have Kami Dixon-Smith. A puppet loosely strung, perhaps? Okay, listen now. I can neither confirm. Oh, I remember when I drew Kami as a villager in Animal Crossing. This is so cute. I love them. I should have done more of these. Oh, I love Amelia's art of Kami. Oh my god, it's so sweet. There's an awful lot of Kami information. Jesus. There's Mako, of course. Oh my god. Oh, I love this art of Mako. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, I see this old art. No, you know what? I can't look at it. It's so old. I can't look at it. It's so old. And of course, we have the latest characters. Hoshi's ex. Which, you know, sorry, I can't spoil book 2, so just... His facet is called Disaster Party. I'll just say that. Raspberry, Papillon. Oh my god, I love this comic! Oh my god. I'll help anyone, no exceptions. And then Ras comes in out of frame with those nice booties, by the way. What about your funny, sexy, fabulous ex-boyfriend? And then Hoshi's just running. Oh my god. What a great comic this was, by the way. I can't believe this. What a great little comic. What a I love everything about how this came out. I love Ras poking in with the little booty, the little already pointing at his shirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then this Charlie's comic. Oh my god. I love them. Oh my god, so good. Absolutely so good. Where's Archer? Yeah, I can't tell you what Crossroads does. I'm sorry. Anyway, oh yeah, oh my god, here's the progress of the cover. I forgot that I uploaded this. I uploaded this, by the way. Oh my god. See, originally when Kitty and I were talking about oh my god, hi Victor.
Welcome.
So originally Kitty and I were talking about what we wanted the cover for the Fabulous Gaze to be, and this is like the rough sketch that I did with Archer on the cover, and then we were kind of like workshopping ideas. And eventually we ended up with the cover that we have today. Oh, look at how high def this is, by the way. Look at how high def this is. Oh my god. I do want to remake the covers. I do want to do like new art for the covers for book 3 coming out. Wink, 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 wink. Who we art fighting? Hi, Plague.
Welcome.
Yo, everyone, Plague is here. Hey, man. How you doing, my dude? Who we art fighting? Everybody. Art Fight is the premier yearly, annual. People like to call it yearly. I even like to say annual. Also, can I get Elmos in chat, please, for my good friend Plague? We're fighting everybody. We do be fighting everybody. Hide your hide your wives, hide your kids, because we be art fighting everybody. Smash voice. Everyone is here. Yeah. There's Archer. Oh, he looks so baby in this image. I have to redraw this. He looks way too baby in that image. But what about Miel? Oh, I love Miel. Oh my god, I love her. Oh, this old art. This art is so old. This art is so old. No, let him be baby. No, he looks too baby. He looks too baby. I love Miel. I love this. This is so good. It's like little Miel stickers, you know, like little Miel stickers you can put on your notebook. Oh, I love Miel. Miel is very good. And yet, Miel would definitely be wearing like Tamagotchi / Sanrio stuffs. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Oh my god, Charlie. That art is so good. Tempted to ask if I can just have that on Miel's profile. But anyways, so I will be summarizing this because this is a lot of reading. I will be summarizing these because this is a lot of reading. But basically, the information that I want to give the people who end up wanting to fight me is a little bit about the character's story, what they look like, very important, their aesthetic, and a little bit on their abilities. This is way too much reading. I recognize that for the purpose of this visual challenge, it's a little bit too much information, so I will be summarizing these, and summarizing it for the characters who will be added, and writing it completely raw for characters who I have not written anything for, such as myself. I have to add myself as a character. Oh, really? Oh, that is super nice. I kind of love that. But yeah, as I was saying, the purpose of today's event is simply not the image. Just open me the link in a new tab, please. We're going to be uploading characters today for Art Fight, and honestly, just having like a nice chill stream. Oh no, I don't have water. Well, I'll get water when I get up for a break or something. But nonetheless, yeah, we'll be beginning the nonsense relatively soon. But first, I want to check in on all of you. How are y'all doing? Wow, I really don't have water. There's like a sip left in this thing. And this juggie holds let me tell you, slaps the hood of this juggie. This bottle of water can hold a lot of water. It can hold a lot of liquid, baby. I'm so EP Max. Oh, because you worked late. That's right, Charlie's EP. Yo, Charlie, I just want to say, if you want to invade the stream, you're welcome to do so, by the way. Oh my god, Victor. I went to bed after 1 a.m., which I hate sobbing. Honestly, you know? Charlie, you're welcome to invade the stream if you want. I might set up in my room to do so, then hell yeah. Because I realized Charlie is like one of the few people of my inner circle who has not invaded yet. Kendra has invaded. Siska invaded. I mean, like, Seku could invade whenever they want to. But the thing is that like, you know, Seku doesn't like sharing the spotlight. You know, Seku doesn't want to be a guest in my show. So, you know, I respect that. I respect that, honestly. Seku demands your full attention. You know? I mean, like, if you haven't noticed that Seku has, like, little tick arms poking out of their sides, are you even a true fan? Honestly. Listen, I believe that one of Seku's charm points is actually the little tick arms poking out of their hips. Yo, hell yeah, Plague! I love that, yo. Plague, do you want to invade the stream too? Yo, Plague is just walking. He's like, hey, what's up? Everybody, it's Plaguesworth. Yo, freaking love Plaguesworth. Plaguesworth is great. Now, I don't want to force it because you are having your day off, and you know, some people out there, you know, their batteries recharge when they're involved in social events. That's not me. I do not recharge going to public events. Being around other people, like you gotta realize that, like, some people out there, they're like, oh my god, I love hanging out with new people. And I'm like, no, I don't. Whenever I'm around new people, this is... Externally, I may look like this. But internally, I look like this. Just constant ticking damage. And I'm just like, alright, I'm done. It was nice seeing you all. Let's not do this ever again. I love that sound effect, by the way. I love it because it really encapsulates how I feel sometimes, you know? Also, whenever someone... Now I have a button now. Whenever someone says, like, a terrible pun, I can just be like... Yeah. Also, can I say... Can you believe that I've had this model for, like, a week and a chunk now? Almost 2 weeks? Maybe going 2 weeks? It's crazy. I feel like I've had this model forever. And yet here we are. It's so cool that you get to actually see, like, my lips moving and stuff. It's cool. And my eyebrows waggle. Of course, I haven't added expressions or nothing, but, you know, there's still a lot of work I gotta put on this model, but it looks good now. It's got just enough work. Oh my god, Victor. A button exclusive for puns, says Victor. It's the legendary Punton. Alright, so let's begin today by doing a little bit of a summary and fixing Hoshi's description. I will just be copying this block and then just pasting in other characters to make my job easier, but let's just go in here and write a little bit about Hoshi. So, I'm going to start the timer pretty much like... Oh crap, it's on the wrong window! Also, it's supposed to be break time? Oh no. Alright, so I forgot to go on a break earlier. Whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it. How many weeks do I have left in winter? It's the last week of winter, perfect. So I'm going to manually plant all these seeds. BRB, no worries, you got it. I need like a sound for when people go like, okay, you know what? I need to know, are there the room sound effects on the website that I use? The room. Because it could be like, oh, hi, Mark. Because Ronnie does that, and I should just steal things from Ronnie. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Everyone betray me. Okay, I'm gonna click this button and hope that nobody gets cursed.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
God, I love that read. I love that read. Oh my god.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Yeah, pretty fair, pretty fair. Do you understand life? Oh my god, how dare you. Oh my god, everyone betray me. I'm fed up with this world. You know what? I'm not gonna click any more of these buttons. It seems like a bad idea. Especially, everyone remembers the one time I was trying to find a sound, like a nice satisfying sound, and I clicked on a button that read like trophy sound, and it was just like the song that goes smoke weed every day, and I'm like, alright. This is what I get for pressing buttons that I don't know what they say. Yeah, thank you. Smoke weed every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, bio. Hoshi is the main character of the Fabulous Gays. a book series about a group about a group of queer people. No, about a world where everyone has psychic powers, except that most people have no idea. That most people have no idea. There we go. I showed Winnie that clip last night and it killed her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the Rickroll saga so far. I'm so heartbroken that Kendra has defeated me so badly. Hoshi's the main character of The Fabulous Gays, a book series about a world where everyone has psychic powers, except that most people have no idea. Hoshi. Hoshi lives in, I guess, do I need to say, lives in Socorro County, a network of small coastal Californian towns. Hoshi's in their late 20s, lives with their partner Cami, they, them, and works a myriad of part-time jobs all around town. Most of the time, Hoshi can be found cashiering at Cup de Jubilee or Ballantyre or Marshall Hall, the local queer youth center. Hoshi may lead a busy life, but they can always make time to help people. In fact, this is their passion. Hoshi loves Hoshi loves listening to people, helping them out, helping them open up about their problems, and ultimately guide them in the right direction. You know what? I'm gonna cut the book twist, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. There you go. Now looks. Hoshi is tall and shapely. They have porcelain skin. Their hair is long and black, though I often stylize it to be dark purple. Dark purple, because I think it looks cuter that way. Hoshi has brown eyes. Hoshi wears makeup all the time. They prefer deep reds for their lips. Only light amounts of blush and set eyeliner / mascara to the max. They can be wild and expressive with their choice of eyeshadow. Glitter is a must for social gatherings. What's the message? Ah! Charlie says, "Psst, I'm down to hop on voice chat if you are, Max." Okay, yes, let's go. Voice chat. We shall meet in the secret voice chat. Hello.
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 Hello. It's me, ultra rare Sleepy Charlie with no filter.
Yo, ultra rare Sleepy Charlie? Yo, it's a mouse.
It's the mouse.
Mixed president.
Chips, Mr. President.
Mixed president. All right, I'm gonna have to add text to okay. On call. Featuring.
I do have whatever Nomia uses. I don't know if you have that
Fugi?
set up or not.
No, I don't want to. No.
Fugi.
Featuring
Fair.
Charlie, Arlette, and then Mouse.
I can also send you a PNG of like my VTuber if you just want to like throw it on.
I could.
If you don't want to, no problem.
I actually don't mind it. So if you could do me that favor, I would really appreciate it. Let me get you an outline and give me like a five banger. 5 banger for the outline, and then boom, there you go. It didn't give me the outline, Your Honor. I requested. Oh, the outline has to be black. Never mind. Turns out it was user error, by the way. That outline is not thick enough. I said, give me your thickest outline.
The way the image is positioned on this blank PNG square is a little weird, but that's because I had to make it like that for when I switched between boy mode and mouse mode.
It's okay. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Charles voice paw. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm waving with both hands.
Yeah, I wave at the camera all the freaking time, which is hilarious because like no one can see me. You can't make your VTuber actually like respond. You can have like oh, it recognizes your hands. But as you can imagine, that is not really happening. Also, a little sneak peek of what you're gonna see in chat very, very soon. Once I'm not like Nomi. I'm not like super ready to like add things to the stream. Charlie Small. But you know what? It takes me a second. Nomia was incredible during the room stream.
It was so good. I need to go back and watch the full thing because I only joined halfway through.
Oh my god, please watch the whole thing. It was
so
incredible.
fun. Here I am. This is me.
Here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a mousely Charl. There we go.
I said those words, and as I did, I realized they were lyrics from the DreamWorks animated film Spirit,
Oh my
which
god.
I used to watch every day when I was little because I was a horse girl. That movie's
crap.
also just really good in general. Like, that movie's great. I haven't watched it in years.
Oh hell yeah. For a hot second,
I think
I panicked because Kitty did exclamation mark Charlie Arlette, and I thought that that I had not updated your command. I did.
Yay! I appreciate it because I am not really streaming anymore, and that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
But-
Also, hi Joestar.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh my god. I
That
have
movie
never seen
is
Spirit.
really good. It's really good. The animation's beautiful. The story is really good. Like, I need to watch it again because I haven't watched it for a while. I actually borrowed a DVD from my mom's yesterday, so maybe I'll watch it tonight as a treat. But it is very anti-colonialism. It slaps so
Hell
hard.
yeah.
It's so good. Oh, now I'm thinking of like the big climactic scene at the end, and I'm like getting all the chills. It's so
Oh my
good.
God,
It's so
yes.
good.
Okay, Charlie. What is your go-to movie that gives you the feels? Go.
I mean, what movie doesn't give me the feels? I am a very emotional person. I cry a lot. But the one movie that I've only seen once that makes me cry every time I think about it, and I'm at risk of doing that right now,
Let's
is
go.
Whisper of the Heart. It says, oh my god, I'm getting emotional. Studio Ghibli movie. I thought it was the funny one about cats. Winnie put it on, being like,
Oh
"You'll
my
like
god.
this one."
You thought it was a Cat Returns? Oh no.
Yes. And
rip.
I did not know whatsoever that it was about writing, and this was when I was really struggling with writing, and like, turns out, like, I'm realizing now, like, yeah, it makes sense that I haven't finished a book. I've been so mentally ill and living through a pandemic. But the whole story is about, for people who don't know, this like girl who's going into high school and she's unsure of what she wants to do. It's a very slow burn emotional journey. There's no magic or anything. And it's just about her discovering her love of writing and like learning that like it's okay that it's not perfect. All that matters is like there's a little bit of a spoiler, but there's a symbolism of the geode where like her story is compared to a geode where like, yes, it's not perfect, it's rough, there's a lot of things you need to fix, but it's still beautiful, and like it just needs time to work. And I'm
Hell yeah.
getting so weepy now. But I love that movie.
Kitty actually loves Whisper of the Heart. It might be her favorite actual Ghibli movie. It is Whisper of the
Let
Heart.
me type it in chat. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It, like, a lot of people who enjoy Ghibli movies, I feel like really like the fantastical ones, which I really enjoy as well. I love Spirited Away. I love Howl's Moving Castle, though in my opinion, I enjoy the book better.
Honestly, like I feel like that's a perfectly fine opinion to have, honestly.
But yeah, Whisper of the Heart is very different because it is so slow and emotional. It just takes its time in developing these feelings and exploring these topics, and it's really nice to see that. Like, Ghibli has always done amazing, heart-wrenching stories, but it's really cool seeing them do one that's more grounded.
Yeah.
Kiki's Delivery Service is
God.
very good too. I
Seku's starting a fight.
actually read the book for the first time because I bought Kiki's Delivery Service when I was at the book fair for her birthday, and my moms were like going to a panel or something, and I just needed time to myself and to like try not to die from allergies because they were so bad. Everybody was sniffling, but I was like sitting there and I was like, this book's really short, and I'm a fast reader, and it's a middle grade book, so it's a very easy read. I bet I could finish this, and I read it in like an hour before I sent it off to Kitty.
Hell yeah. Now, I love, again,
Yeah.
Okay, first off, there's something that I want to bring up earlier, and I feel like this is a nice little, we can just point and laugh. Just imagine that image from Twitter, like the two mannequins. It's like one pointing at the other. This MFer pronounces it Ghibli. How do you feel about people pronouncing it Ghibli instead of Ghibli? Because that kills me every time.
I don't care that much.
You don't care that much?
I say words all wrong all the time, especially if they're from Greek mythology, because when I got introduced to Greek mythology, it was all through reading, and I hadn't actually heard the words. I've gotten a lot better at pronouncing the names I struggled with correctly, but one time in a Barnes & Noble, I did say Achilles really loud.
Oh my god, Achilles. Ghibli is close to the Japanese spelling of the studio's name, isn't it? It's Ghibli. Ghibli. It's not Ghibli. I assure you it's a soft G. Also, like, to me it's the same energy as people who say Mario instead of Mario. It's Mario, and I'm like, how did you even end up at Mario? How do you end up with like an A sound that sounds like an? It's just so weird. You don't say like Apple. It's Apple. Apple, Mario. Sorry. Phonetics are a big thing for me.
Yeah, I don't care that much. Like I said, like
Chip,
there's
Mario.
like a normal English word that I pronounce wrong all the time, and Winnie makes fun of me, so I avoid saying it.
Hell yeah. Now, Charlie, I have a few questions to ask you about it. Is it Djibouti? Okay, shut up. You know what? I don't like where this conversation is going. It appears to be proving me wrong, so I'm going to be doing a good old speedrun technique of resetting the timer and just doing a different run altogether. Hey, Charlie! It's so good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I love
thanks
talking.
for invading. Yo, Mousely Spirit Charlie has invaded the stream.
Instead of fighting you, I just walk in with like Zeka grade eye bags and a big cup of coffee.
I love that that's become like a measurement, you know? It's like, how bad are your eye bags? Are they like Seku levels of eye bags? And like the best part about
mine
this
are pretty bad right now.
See, the best part about this is that like Seku loves this. Seku just typed real LOL in chat, and I'm like when somebody leans into their bit, that's how you know. That's how you know. I almost feel like, you know, like scientists are theorizing the possibility that Seku eye bags might even grow larger than they already are, which is like incredible to me.
That's crazy.
I can't wait to see like the progression, you know. Sorry, I'm not gonna bring up Seku's art on stream, mostly because I have work that I need to do. Don't tempt me. I need not tempt you. The ocean will erode away the cliffs of mankind. I know in time those eye bags will grow larger.
Good for her.
You know what? Honestly, vibin'. So Charlie, what have you been up to, Charlie?
It's been like almost a month since I moved into the new place, so I've mostly been settling in. And
has it been a month already?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
Our first day was the 8th. Yeah.
Oh, but the way, Cecile's here. Hi, Cecile. Could we get some nut like ducks in chat for Cecile,
Hello.
please? Let's get some. Yeah, there's some duckies. Anyways, you were saying, Charlie, you moved into your new place.
But yeah, I haven't really done much. I did go to Build-A-Bear with my siblings.
Oh my
because,
god, yes!
My great grandma passed away this year, and my twin sister realized that she had a voicemail from her from like a year ago, and we got the sound in the Build-A-Bears, and we also got one for my grandma, which is my great grandma's daughter, and we gifted her the bear too. So that's
so lovely.
That's the majority of the things I've been doing. But I've just been like chilling, doing some art, trying to. I am so mad because I've been struggling with this chapter, and it's the second to last chapter of part 1 of 3, and so it's been holding me back from finishing it. And I reached the decision of like, I'm just gonna, in brackets, type out what I want, and then go to the next chapter where I know what it's doing. And right as I did that, I figured out what I wanted to do with that chapter. And I'm like...
I mean, I was thinking, do you want to do some workshopping right now? We can do some workshopping right now.
Oh, I don't know if I have the brain power for it.
That's fair. See, that's the thing that people need to know about me, is that like I am always down to be creative. It's like when Kirin and I, when we were workshopping and outlining Memory Leak, every weekend, you know, we would go and get some. Oh, hi Citro.
Welcome.
Hello.
And we would go to a coffee shop and we just sit down and talk about the story and outline scene by scene, and like, we would work for quite a long time, and every time, like, we would finish and it would be like, yeah, I guess we should wrap it up for today. And then like 2 minutes later it would be like, oh, but I want to keep working on it. I want to keep being creative. I want to keep coming up with ideas. I have an idea for a book and it's been killing me. It's in the back of my head right now.
This always happens when I'm stuck on my book, which is called an interim for people who may not have heard me talk about it, because I love talking about my book. But whenever I get stuck, I end up like getting a lot of plot bunnies and like just thinking of ideas. Like I ended up doing a little bit of just in my head as I'm trying to sleep development on a couple different stories that I had ideas on. Like one which is like a trilogy that I'm gonna do sometime that has a trans boy who works as a stable hand.
Yo, hell yeah.
And then and in fantasy setting, I really like that story. And then this other one that I probably won't work on for a good while because I want to do a lot of research, but it's about essentially an incubus who lives at this church of incubi and stuff. Which I would want to do a lot of research for that. And also I'm like, ooh, I don't know, like, if I feel super comfortable discussing those topics, so maybe that'll just be a for fun in my head type thing. Yeah.
Honestly, like, I feel comfortable just like dropping this, just saying this on the stream, because like I don't know when, if ever I'll get to work on this book. I got an idea about demons recently, and I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Here comes, like, it's a kind of like I get this stupid idea in my brain, and I'm like, I think I can make it work. It follows a person who, like, I was thinking about rituals like the elevator game, and someone who like eventually realizes that some of these rituals are really true and you can in fact summon demons to the real world. And upon doing it, they summon a real ass demon who's like a real fully coherent a sapient person. and let me just like, and to me the twist is that, like, much like with Pokemon, you can't just get one. So they go down this like rabbit hole of like summoning demons after demons after demons, and combining the demons. And the title that came to mind, this cannot possibly be the real title, by the way, but I'm gonna tell you, the title that came to mind was the Demon Breeding System. I cannot possibly name it.
Would it be more like? Would it be more of a comedy, or would it be more played straight?
Oh, I don't. Shin Megami Tensei is an inspiration for it. I love the idea that there's just like 5 demons living in this house, or maybe like 10 demons living in this person's apartment, and like I think that it would be. I think it would have a comedic edge to it, but there would definitely still be that edge where like
a dark comedy.
Yeah, I feel like it would be more comedy. I guess we could call it a dark comedy, because I keep envisioning these scenes where the main character and the first demon they summon, who kind of looks like a goblin, but like a sexy non-binary goblin, and the goblin just keeps telling them, it's like, don't assume that the fact that I'm here, amusing you is out of sympathy rather than out of just amusement, because I could just eat you whenever I want to. And I keep coming to that thought of like, this demon, like, I could kill you at any moment, but I'm just having fun.
I like that.
Yeah, that's like one of like 5 ideas that I have in the back of my head. All right, I need to get some art for a new character, but please let us keep chatting away.
Sorry, Winnie's trying to communicate me with hand signals.
Yo, let's
just
go.
Just gonna be real quick to ask what she wants, because we're in the room.
No worries. Seku says Joker living with his persona sitcom style. Honestly, though, you're not even wrong. The demon breeding program, honestly, that'll be kind of nice.
Okay, so what happened with Winnie? I could have just had her speak, but Winnie is really good at there's no good term for this, but visualizing audio in her head. Like, she can bring up audio in her head really well. And apparently she had been like enjoying music but then realized that her phone wasn't on this whole time, so she was just listening to songs in her head this whole time.
Oh my
and
god,
didn't
I love
even realize it until right now.
I love that. I love Winnie. Winnie's so good. Winnie's Charlie's girlfriend, by the way.
Yeah, Winnie is really cool.
Also, Citra said earlier, by the way.
Got a.
Oh yeah, go on. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Winnie finally got a drawing monitor and is working on a commission for a One Piece YouTuber for a thumbnail, and I'm really excited. And she is putting way too much work for what she was paid, but it's also very cool.
That's awesome! Hell yeah! Yo, W's all around, by the way. Also, this message from Citra was a little bit earlier, but Citra was saying regarding my story idea that the person who summons them has to be pretty weird. They are pretty weird. Let me tell you, the lead in that story would not be like a normal person. I want you to picture like the Japanese like shut-in with like the eye bags and like the long hair that's partially covering their face. That's the little loser who summoned all these sexy demons into their house.
So me right now, except my hair is pushed back because I have my headphones on.
Yo. Slay. Oh my god. I love that. I love that MC already. Oh my god. It is pretty Seku coded, I won't lie. Oh my gosh. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just getting art out of my tablet so that I can actually start uploading myself onto the internet. Do they summon Mara? I know that one of those demons has got to be like, I don't want to say nightmare material, but there has got to be like some really, really weird demon energy going on in there. For sure, though. Alright, let me just...
The way I'm set up right now is that, my laptop is on a lap desk on my bed, and then my microphone is on a little, like, decorative wooden plate thing. And I had to get up to grab my phone, which I left on the dresser for some reason, and I had to go very carefully so my microphone wouldn't fall and go chunk into everybody's eardrums.
Oh my god. I appreciate your sacrifice. Hi, Kendra!
Welcome.
Oh my god. Let me tell you that, like, summoning demons is not as easy as one would think. It's not as easy as SMT makes it out to be. That's all I want to say. Charlie, I am... Since you're here, and you are one of the artists that I absolutely look up to, Charlie, I want to ask you.
Thank you!
Charlie, I love your art. Are you fucking kidding me? I love your art. And you know, just... You know, I've made this joke before that, but you know, sometimes when you look at someone's art, you have that Goku moment where you're like, oh wow, that person must be really powerful.
No, I'm little and shrimpy.
No, you're powerful. You're powerful. But you know, maybe I feel like it would be quite fitting for today's conversation if you would. Are there any tips that you would offer to people interested in partaking on Art Fight?
Any tips? Honestly, the main tip I give to a lot of artists when I hear that someone's a beginning artist is to do things you enjoy and to have fun. Because a lot of people will get bogged down and be like, I have to do studies, I have to be professional, I can only do 100% accurate anatomy. And if you want to do things like realism and stuff, and you enjoy doing studies, yeah, do them. Studies and fundamentals are really important. It is good to learn the rules in order to break them effectively. Like, but especially when you're self-taught, which I was until, I was until around college. I technically took like little art classes in like middle school, but I didn't really get a lot of formal training. I taught myself through like DeviantArt and stuff. But you need to make it into something you enjoy. Otherwise, you're going to get burnt out and you're not going to enjoy it. There are a lot of ways where you can make studies into something really enjoyable. Like, you have your favorite ship ever. Find a piece of art you really like and draw that but your ship. And then you have fan art, which will also get you visibility and exposure and stuff, ideally.
I love that.
Redraw your Blorbos doing Gustav Klimt's The Kiss or something like that. That's fun. You can learn a lot about style, texture, patterns from that. If you want to like get better at drawing environments and backgrounds, which I need to work on, do something like I'm very OC focused. I would do something like, I'm gonna draw a bedroom of my character. Or when I actually did stream a bit, I did a lot of backgrounds for my VTuber setup, and that was really good practice. But there are like multitude of ways to make things really fun. Like if you're doing figure drawing, which there are a lot of resources online.
Absolutely.
Both like with nude models and with models that are closed, which is really cool. You can take those sketches that you get after doing some studies and then trace over your own art, or repurpose those sketches into making your own art and whatnot.
Yeah, that's actually a really good piece of advice. I actually really like that. I mean, because you've already done that work of studying that particular posture, and and maybe not even just straight up tracing, but just having that that post right there as reference, because references are very important. References in this house, we respect references. Yeah.
I cannot stress enough how much you should reference things. Even if, obviously you're just doodling for fun, whatever, I need to use references more, but, having a reference can help you so much. I did my first official freelancing work recently. I can't talk about it yet until the stuff comes out, baby. But, I was very lucky that my client sent me a Pinterest board of the aesthetics and stuff, and I was able to make my own based off of that and get a lot of references of different things. Like lighting references were so helpful, and references of anatomy and stuff. I had to look up a reference for a piece of equipment. Trying not to say a lot, and that really helped, and it makes things so much easier to do so.
That's awesome.
Another thing I want to say, which I always like to say, especially to, again, beginning artists, is that a lot of young artists, young in terms of your skill level, are they're really hard on themselves, and as such, they're really hard on their work, and they're very negative towards themselves and their work. And I get that. And it is really hard when you want your skill to be one level and your eye is a lot
higher
than that. Because that is how art block comes. It is when your skill of perceiving things, perceiving mistakes, perceiving how things should be, gets higher than your actual tangible skill of drawing. Yeah, and it fluctuates.
Yeah, I love seeing people have made little graphs of that, of what where your skill is versus your ability to perceive art, and it's really, it sucks when you're in there. It really sucks when you're excuse the expression, in the shit. But it's also good to just take a second and look back and be yeah, you know what, I am actually it is stuck at this natural part of making art, and it's okay.
Yes, and especially as someone with anxiety and depression, I understand and emphasize being hard on yourself, but it is so important to learn to accept your work for what it is and be able to see positive things about it. I remember when I was in college, I went to a state university, and I was taught by a guy who was a very professional freelancer. I have a book that he did the art cover for.
Damn.
He did the book cover for the Southern Reach trilogy, Annihilation and stuff. I learned under him, which was cool.
Damn.
And his classes helped me with this first freelance work, because I realized this was kind of the same structure. But there was this fellow student there who was an amazing artist. Her technical skills were really, really good. But every time she went up to present, she would only say negative things about herself. And she would always be well, this wasn't how it was like. And it was I I'm a person that gets irritated very quickly. I try and like internalize it, but it's really frustrating because it's like, and I said this to her, obviously very kindly, like, I understand being frustrated with your art and your abilities and like things not being up to your final vision. But if you only say negative things about yourself and your work, that is what other people are going to see as well. And like, thinking of a business thing, people aren't going to want to hire you.
Yeah. Oh,
and
hi,
like
Mitzi.
people.
Hello, Mitzi. We're talking about art.
Hello.
Yeah, I absolutely get where you're coming from. Especially because, like, I think for creating art, you have to take a little bit of pride in what you're making. Even if you really don't 100% believe that you don't have to think that something is perfect in every single way for you to find the good in it. You know?
Yeah, like this last chapter of my book that I was working on. I can say with full confidence that it sucks. It's so annoying to write and it's not working out. But I say that knowing I can, like, this does not mean I'm a bad writer because I genuinely don't think I am. I've actually read bad writers.
No, you're actually a good writer.
I know that there are other scenes that when I reread, I'm like, this is good shit. This is good. And I can, like, you can always go back and fix things if you want later.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So those are my 2 cents. Have fun with it. Be kind to yourself. And have confidence in your abilities.
Yeah, I really, really appreciate that. And also, that advice also carries into writing as well. Like, you know, especially for being stuck in the first draft. Like, you can't get down on yourself on like, oh, well, this isn't perfect yet. I'm like, darling, it's not gonna be perfect for a long time. It might never be perfect, but it has to be, you know, what it needs to be right now. And the first draft, it just has to exist. And like, I hope that I've been really clear with that during my streams, because, like, you know, you hear me. Please excuse the little timer in the background going crazy. But like during the streams, I'm writing and I'm like, this sentence is not good. I'll fix it later, and I just move on, because like you can't get stuck on just one particular thing, much like you can't get stuck on one particular element of a drawing you're making, you know, because if you focus on every little detail, you're never gonna finish. You're never gonna complete that thing, and you're never gonna grow as an artist.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially for me, and what I've seen, this also ties in with mental health and mental illness as well. Like, it is so easy to just be hard on yourself and nag on, like, the things that you think are bad. Like, I know when I am in a really bad spiral, I am really hard on myself and very unforgiving. And it will both help your artistic ability / career, or whatever you want to call it, your journey, there we go, and your mental health, if you learn to not be negative of yourself and your abilities.
Sure.
I really like Chip's comment right now. It is also important to get comfortable with things looking bad. And sometimes I've said before that I keep a separate sketchbook for not for drafting or practice, but just for drawing freely and letting it be bad. Yes, as something that I've learned within the last couple of years. Like, I credit Winnie and her sister for teaching me this. There is no specific type of style that is good art or whatever. There may be more aesthetically pleasing, but there are things that could look, quotation marks, bad, that is actually fantastic art.
Yeah.
There are a couple things that I used to, like, hate on their art style, and then when I actually started to enjoy them, I realized the art was really good. Like, I'm so sorry for bringing this up, but Winnie's gonna cackle at me. One Piece. Like, there are a lot of valid criticisms you can make about that style. Oda only knows how to draw one type of woman, but when you actually see the manga panels and stuff, and you look at the style and his artistic abilities, he is a crazy good artist. Like, the art, especially in the more recent chapters that Winnie has showed me, is really insane. And I genuinely, like, you know, caveats of how women are drawn aside, I really like the art style. It's really good. I felt the same way about Dragon Ball Z, and funnily enough, JoJo, before I got really into it. Like, once you actually put all those misconceptions aside and you look at something for what it presents itself as, you can see a lot of value in it. And you can see value in things that you don't enjoy.
Yeah,
you can learn from
absolutely.
everything.
I absolutely agree with that, and I really respect people who share that particular opinion, because like I think especially for writing, for art, you have to be able to look at other people's work, and not only yes, you can recognize what is not effective, of course you can, but looking for the things that work, the things that person did well. I feel like that's a sign of a person who really is doing their best at I guess maturing as a creator.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming to my art TED Talk.
I forgot you can do that. I love that. I love that. Don't mind me.
I just remembered.
I'm literally just uploading. I'm just making thumbnails right now, so it's all good. You're good. You're good to meme.
Chip says, the way someone I used to know said that panty and stocking looks like child's art, and I'm like, do you know how hard it is to pull off a style like this? Yes, and there is also a whole other conversation that I don't super want to get into about how cute stylized art does not inherently mean art for children.
Yeah.
Definitely, like panty and stocking. I haven't seen that series, but I know what it's about. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We may not want to go down this particular rabbit hole, but I will certainly agree that there is this sentiment, especially amongst, let's just say, people who have lost the spark of youth, who are like, oh, it's bright and colorful, it must be for children, which means it's not for me because I am an adult who pays taxes and who is secretly cheating on their wife with one of their students, so I can't enjoy things that are colorful and bright and happy.
But yes, absolutely. We are acknowledging that and nodding that and moving on.
So true. We have all been there, haven't we? We have all been there. All right, so art aside. Oh my god, yeah. Joestar, adult Americans, when they see anything animated, you're not even wrong. There's no lie has been spoken today, by the way. No lie has been spoken today. Oh my god. So, art aside, Charlie, we'll get back to art in a little bit. What have you been up to, like, fun-wise?
Mostly just preparing for Art Fight and discovering, like, old web blingies and stamps, which is really fun.
Yes, I stole them from you.
I love that you also did that on your profile. It made me so happy. I was like, I know where you got those.
I know.
You found the same site I did.
Yeah, no, I need you to understand, I didn't find it. I just right-clicked the images you had, and I'm like, where did Charlie get these? Like, I
should also link to. I like scourged like 5 different sites because I also put them on my character lists.
Hell yeah! It's just that aesthetic just gives me life, honestly.
Joestar, I am going to link a page that explains it once my internet loads.
But also, Charlie put up the command. And actually, like, since I have you here, I actually, because it's my first time doing Art Fight. And I kind of, I'm a little nervous, and maybe you could give me a few tips on what I can do to ease those worries. Maybe some tips and tricks.
Art Fight is very informal in my experience. It's just about having fun and drawing people's OCs. I usually do, like, my friends' characters, or if there's an artist I like, I usually like do theirs. Sometimes I'll like go and like look for random characters on the other team, but like this year I don't think I'm gonna do that because I know a lot of people who are doing Art Fight this year, which is really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Just have fun, have a good time, be self-indulgent, and be very cringe.
Yes, I can't wait to be cringe drawing your characters, by the way. I cannot wait to be cringe.
I'm so excited too. I'm really excited to get art of any of the characters that I put up this year. I apologize that there are no women. I'm so sorry. It's
No,
all
it-
gays
it's okay.
and non-binary people and trans masc babes.
God damn it! I was
It's
I was
because-
hoping you wouldn't say that because be like, yeah, you're just going through your One Piece phase. It's fine. I'm sorry. That was cheap. That was low hanging fruit. I'll bunk myself.
Yeah, Chips, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Women.
Name a woman, Charlie. Name one woman, Charlie. Name a woman. Charlie,
Winnie,
I can't believe Charlie can't even name one woman. You know, it's a sad day. It's a sad day for democracy today. Winnie is right there.
I said Winnie.
Kendra says getting my own work to pass the Bechdel test impossible. Kendra. Well, yeah, when you have so many gay cowboys in your story, of course you're not gonna have a single gay cow woman. That being
I was
said,
about to say same, but there is the scene where Pyrrha walks into a room to a lesbian couple and then also a trans lesbian having a conversation together. So I think I do pass.
oh my god. For a hot second, I'm like, do I
lesbians
pass
get
the
to
Bechdel
talk
test?
after a very devastating funeral.
Like now, y'all got me thinking. Do my characters pass the Bechdel test? Damn, I think they do. I think I have enough femmes that it's fine. I might be in the safe here. Oh my god, Joestar is so in the money today. No. Joestar. No. I think Joestar was being good. Sorry, Joestar, you
Okay, sorry. I saw that and I was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna trust my gut.
It's Joestar making note that, like, you know, like a bunch of politicians talking. Why are there no women in the room? You know? Yeah. Honestly, Joestar, sorry you cut us stray there, but I know what you meant. I got you. That meme with the person pointing at the sky. I got you, Joestar. If nobody got you, I got you. I will hereby announce that Joestar has been acquitted of
All right. I put my smoking gun away.
No, you're good.
All right, my smoking wrench.
Honestly, see, the thing is, if Joestar's such a winner that I feel like Joestar is like, you know what? Honestly, from your point of view, I see how you could have gotten there. Honestly, Joestar is just that good.
From my perspective.
Friendly firing. Turn off PvP. Kendra, you wanted PvP on, didn't you?
I don't know why you're complaining about it, Kendra. You're the one that turned it on. You're always
Yeah.
like, let me fight.
Yeah. So I keep forgetting that, like, it's okay when I'm attacked, but when anyone else is attacked, it's like, no, Max, how could you let this happen?
Kendra has no fight left in them because they've been fighting roaches.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Kendra.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I think I'm just leading up to that. I got it first.
Alright, Hoshi. Yeah, Hoshi goes first, and then I go second. Oh wow, look at all these images. Oh my god.
I didn't realize you could just swipe them around like that. I've been having to do the stupid numbers.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You
Wow.
learn something new every day. Wow.
Sorry. That's Nomia's influence on us, by the way.
Oh, that's Winnie, actually, for me. Me and Winnie do a lot of vocal stims, especially when we're just home alone.
I love you
Well,
calling
there
them vocal stems. There's something about that just gives me all the happy chemicals.
Because what else is it? Like, I remember during the pandemic, and I don't know if this is just us being neurodivergent or the pandemic, but, like, there was a time where I would just spend a minute just making little noises nonstop, and I found that very amusing.
Hell yeah. I'm okay with this.
Winnie's staring at me from her computer chair.
Hello, I would like you to go in the... Why isn't this text going in the middle? I have concerns. You know what? What if I do this? No, don't do that. Don't say that. Shut your trap. Sorry, it's really hard to do musical references with a guest because I'm just like... It just sounds like I'm losing my mind. But yeah. Unfortunately, Danny, a nice vocal stim is the Nathan from the dog death video. How dare you, Kendra? Oh my god.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either,
feel like that's
but
a good
honestly, it's
thing.
fine. See, this is one of those rare times where it's our first day on the internet. It's me, I'm in heaven now, sorry I died. Crying face all day, oh my god. I had this conversation with Naomi, right? Where like I just have the Pavlovian response where like if you say the word abandoned, I will say by Disney. I will just say it. My brain goes, like light bulb goes on. I press the button. I get a treat.
Oh, Chips, that's a classic. That's a good one. I went, Jason. Jason.
But what about the balloon? Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
Oh. Go Piss Girl is becoming a vocal stem. More like a call and response, really. Like whenever someone's like, oh, I gotta pee. I've almost said that at work a couple times.
Yeah, go Piss Girl. Honestly, like day by day we will erode away gendered language, okay? Because like our children might one day live in a world where you don't say gender neutral at the end of Go Piss Girl. And that gives me hope. Kendra, I'm absolutely not opening any link from you. It will be a cold day in hell.
I'm opening it.
Are you in all caps? Did I write you in all caps? No, I did not write you in all caps, thank God. God, I have to write my lore. I'm still on cooldown.
Okay,
yeah, right.
Maxie?
Uh-huh.
It is not a rickroll. It is genuinely a really funny video.
Should I watch it? Should I watch it live on stream?
Maybe not.
Okay, you know what? That hesitation.
It's not super bad, but it's just the video for it. That's piss.
That's piss.
I'll put it in the not so secret Discord.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Thank you. And yes, I am grabbing some cute stickers right now because I'm a computer program. What should my little like emotes be? You know what? Oh, give me this computer. Oh my God, copy image link.
They're so cute. I love them. I want to put them in my mouth and chew on them.
Like something about this. It just makes me happy looking at these little guys. They're just little guys.
It makes me want to learn how to do web coding.
Oh, web coding.
And make. Oh no, I don't feel like pixel art. That's a lot. I say as if web coding isn't.
Charlie, I have so many. Oh my God, sorry. We're talking about maybe making a dating sim together, and like I have not read Nomia's essay. Nomia wrote a whole essay with images. I have not read it.
It's very good. It's a really good concept. I love it. Hi, Melty.
Oh, hi, Melty. The reason why I haven't read it is because I am not in the mental space right now to go there. I want to, but I need a minute. And like y'all are talking about story ideas and character concepts, and here I am. I'm like, there has to be a gameplay loop. There has to be something you do in between scenes, just like Melty. And I'm like, I'm looking into how to code, because what I think it should be like a gashapon machine. Like in between scenes, you do like the Danganronpa style gashapon that gives you items that you can use to level up or to romance certain characters. Like I want there to be a central mechanic in the gameplay loop, and I'm thinking like a gashapon machine, Danganronpa style.
In Nomiya's little overview, there is, and it is a really good idea for a game mechanic.
Okay.
I read it and I'm like, I want this to exist now. This sounds so fun and it's very cute. I don't want to say anything because like Nomi's not here, and also like I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
But I read it and I was like, this would make a great dating sim.
Oh hell yeah. I love that.
Hi Kitty, welcome back.
Oh, my Oshi marks are alien and note. There you go. I was like, what are my Oshi marks? Here they are. What's my power set? Streamer. There you go. Kitty, watch the video posted, LOL. Kendra is posting the video again. Oh my God. Can I say, by the way, because Kendra said earlier, the odds of Max making Charlie cry very high.
I did that 2 seconds into coming here because Max was like, what movie makes you cry? And I'm like, Whisper of the Heart!
Oh my God.
I love that movie, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're a writer and you are struggling.
Oh my God. No! Joestar, how dare you? So if anybody wants to be
Kitty,
if anybody wants to be like W Kirin, my evil nemesis, your Oshimark should be the gray alien face and the musical note. No, I am the pixel alien and the notepad with pencil.
Kitty says, same though, Charles. I gotta, again, send Kitty a lot of love and appreciation for having really good taste. I've read like a couple books that Kitty has recommended, and all of them have been amazing. Like the trilogy I'm reading right now, which I highly recommend. Let me look up the author name, but it's The Bone Shard Daughter is the first book.
Oh, yeah.
Let me find the author. I just got
it's on my shelf. It is
third and final book in the trilogy.
It's on my shelf. It's
I'm
Andrea Stewart, by the way. It's Andrea Stewart.
Thank you.
The Bone Shard Daughter. It's on my to read list.
I haven't lost my mind over a trilogy like this in a good couple of years. It is so good. It is such a cool magic system. For people that have read the book, I'm a Jovis stan. I love him. Lynn is great too. It's great. There's queer characters. Like a third of the book is in the perspective of this lesbian couple working through their issues. But I highly recommend it. Go into it without knowing anything. That's what I did. It is fantastic. It's so good.
Hell yeah. I love that. Yeah, and I gotta say, Kendra said this in chat. Kitty should be the literary reviews chief's editor of the New York Times. Kitty is incredible. Kitty is so good at finding good books and getting through bad ones. Let me just tell you, can we get a round of bunnies/bunny jams in chat for Kitty? Because Kitty is doing the Lord's work, reading an awful book.
That's for Kitty.
Kitty's reading an awful book right now, just to see what the big fuss it's about. And I think the answer is normal people are horny, and this book has horny in it. And people are like, well, that's enough for me. Anyways, shout out to Kitty. It's like there's a little bit of someone described the naughties in this book. Kendra says, but when I do, I'm just a Grady apologist. Yep. That's internally consistent. What's the matter?
Yeah. I see nothing wrong with this.
Kitty says, you would hate the section I'm reading so much. Oh yeah, I believe it.
Please send us screenshots.
Kitty started reading the book and was like, I think this book's bad. And that was at 10%. And at 10% I was like, quit reading this book. It's bad.
You're still reading that one?
Yeah, she's like 80% right now.
Chips knows what's up. Chip says the problem with popular Thorny books is that those parts aren't even good. I need them to have standards so bad. Yes. Agreed. I still have yet to read a book that is a little thorny, where I'm not cringing a little. And granted, I am Demi and I grew up very religious. But still.
Kendra, do me a big favor. Don't read that book. You're legitimately wasting your time. Like Kitty and I, we were describing it as like Ready Player One for people who are not exclusively just men. And it's just like sorry, it's just like there's something about genuine video game references in fiction that is being serious that just completely gets like it that to me is really, really cringy to be like, I'm making a legitimate video game reference in this book, and I'm just like, and that's it? There's no punchline? You're just gonna reference that? Okay. The Kitty showed me this segment of the book that was like a really long paragraph talking about like a person dealing with their disability. It was all of this just for a punchline making fun of Mac computers. The punchline is just Apple computers suck. And I'm like, that's where you went? You talked about your disability and how like debilitating it is, and the punchline is that my disability is like using a Mac computer when you're a PC user? Really? It's so bad. I see Mitzi's also suffering with us, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, Mitzi. I just got to the alpha, beta, omega stuff. Oh no, Mitzi, I'm so sorry. I can't.
I am a very, very, very casual, every once in a blue moon fanfic enjoyer. And when I do, there are so many tags that I put in the exclude to filter out, and that is one of them, because I'm like,
oh my god.
I see you, and I'm walking away.
The fanfic enjoyer has logged on.
Another reason why I don't get into those really popular thorny books is because I know that what they're offering is not my jam. Like, it's like, this is straight, so I'm leaving.
Yeah. Also, it's also straight, which it really does not help the cause. Oh my god. Kiddies, they want to buy that book so that they can annotate it and make a video on it. Oh my god. Honestly,
yes.
Oh my god, Kitty becoming a book VTuber, that would be incredible.
I kind of want to do that if I get back into streaming, focus more on like book reviews and discussions and stuff, because I think that'll be super fun, because I like talking. But there's this specific book that I've been wanting to make like a video about forever. It's called Starlight Barking. It's the sequel to 101 Dalmatians. Ooh. I remember reading that as a kid, and the first 101 Dalmatians book is pretty dark. It's really dark. The second book, Starlight Barking, is insane. I don't know how many people have read it, but I remember reading it, and it had like a silly little cover that was very much middle grade book. And I read it, and I was like, what? It has like Cold War nuclear anxieties in it, and the dogs meet dog god, essentially. It's insane. Yeah, Timber, there is. It is the craziest book, and I'm not going to tell you more because I want to make a video on it. It's nuts. I remember reading it and getting really existential when I was like 12 years old. But yeah, I really want to like just discuss that book and be like, this book's crazy, right? It reveals a lot about what the world was going through at the time the author wrote it, because those books are old. But yeah.
That is incredible. I absolutely love that, Charlie. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm typing something right now. Like, the thing that I've been having a lot of fun for Art Fight is in the permissions tab, instead of being like, don't do this, I say like, if you do this, I will revenge. And I'm like, ooh, what would I want people to do? And I'm like, if you draw MKirin USB mode being a goof or interacting with other like robot or AI, I will revenge.
Victor asked, so it was nothing like the direct-to-video Disney 101 Dalmatian sequel.
Oh my god.
No, not whatsoever. Cruella DeVille isn't even in it, I don't think. If she is, it's just a mention.
Oh my god. Well, she's in prison for the first book. So you're telling me that there's no Hugh Glory? Hugh Glory is not in this book?
No, is that the art guy?
No, he was one of the goons. He's the guy who plays House later on in House MD.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Was he in the? No, I think he was...
I guess I'll have to make that video.
Yeah, you gotta make that video.
I have a nice backdrop now because the house I'm living in has like a nice little sitting area, so, and a really nice like fancy looking chair. So I'm like, maybe I'll dress up and do a video.
Hell yeah.
Or maybe I'll just record my voice and avoid being perceived. That's so funny, Kitty. I didn't know that.
I forgot. Yeah, the Weasley's dad. Oh my god. Sorry, the last time I saw that, you know what? Never mind. I don't have to bring this up. I was gonna be like, oh, there's this one thing that is very, very cursed. I don't have to bring that up. By the way, the timer went off ages ago. And
thank you, Daryl, for redeeming hydrate, because I talk so much and my throat gets dry.
Yeah. So everybody take a second right now to get up and stretch. Get up and stretch, friendos. And actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Charlie, I'm sorry. I do what I did, because normally I'm not used to having guests on streams where I actually take breaks. And Charlie, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Because I threw my headphones off. I took off my headphones and I threw them on the desk, which is what I do when I get up to stretch. And I'm like, is Charlie even here? Did Charlie say that we're gonna go piss? Because I know that Psycho says they're gonna go piss. So I'm stretching, and I will tell you, ooh, Mitzi's making lunch. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take a quick little bathroom break. I'm gonna be right back very soon. So I'm gonna leave you with the wonderful sound of my favorite mouse in the whole world. No! OBS, how dare you? OBS has betrayed me. OBS betrayed me. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess I'll just stream with this window open. Anyways, I'm gonna be right... If you look at the screen, Charlie's on top of the B for BRB. So it looks like BRB featuring Charlie Arlette, the name of our... This is actually our latest K-pop hit, by the way.
Yeah.
It's BRB featuring Charlie Arlette. Oh my god.
I have no musical capabilities except for a little bit of singing from small town local theater.
Yo!
Let's go.
Oh my god. All right, we'll talk about show tunes once I come back. I'll be right back, everybody.
I would love to.
Charlie, Charlie, keep the chat entertained. Keep them company.
Okay.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. All right, y'all. It's my show now. I am so tired. When I want you to imagine when I'm silent, I'm just sitting here staring at the screen because I am very sleepy because I had a cleaning shift, which meant I clocked out at 12 o'clock at midnight, and I got food after. I got myself a chicken Sammy, and so I didn't go to bed until 1. So I'm very tired, and I'm very much a morning person. I like to go to bed at like 10:30 to 11, and then I get up at like 8. And my body woke myself up at 8, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I was on the Discord. So I would love that, Chips. Chips says putting a tiny handkerchief over the mouse as a blanket. One of Winnie's favorite things to do, because Winnie is pretty tall. Winnie's like almost 6 feet, and I'm like barely over 5 feet. She loves to come up to me because we're cringe and be like, I want to put you in a little basket. And I love that. I would love to just be put in a little basket that's filled with like soft towels and blankies and take a little nap. Charlie Arlett, what is your wisdom? Make sure to eat food before you drink your coffee, because otherwise you'll get a stomach ache and you'll feel really bad. And then when you eat lunch, you're not going to be able to enjoy lunch as much because you feel really sick. Same with eating before medications or even just vitamins, because it'll make you nauseous. Yeah, I love Winnie too. She is really cute. Chips! Babe. She has her headphones on. She can't hear me. But Chip said Winnie putting you in her purse like a little dog. I would love that. Like, I have never been self-conscious about my height or anything. The only thing that sucks is because I'm little and femme presenting. People at work don't take me seriously, mainly customers. But like, aside from that, I've always loved being little. I've really embraced it, which is why I like to draw myself as a mouse, because that's just how I feel. I like to be small and little and comfy and cute. But like, just the thought of being put into like essentially a really big bed and curling up and going me sounds so good. I'm just a little guy.
Don't you mean going honk shoo me honk shoo me?
You're absolutely right.
I'm back, by the way.
Apparently once or twice I have snored, and Winnie said it was cute, but I was devastated.
Oh my god.
Like, no! Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Winnie had an insane dream the other day. Like, I was like half awake, going through my own really complicated dream, because my dreams are really convoluted. And then I jolt awake because Winnie woke up laughing, and I was like, did you have a funny dream or something? And Winnie's like, yes, because she had a dream where we were laying on the bed and just talking. Like, you know, hanging out with like some other friends as well. And then Winnie looked up at like the ceiling fan, which was going, and went, is that a squirrel? And apparently the squirrel, which was like very cartoony or whatever, flung off the fan and started to fall on her face, and she found that so funny she woke up laughing.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Oh my god.
Like, it sounds kind of scary, But I believe her. Like, it's so funny to hear, and she just woke up giggling. It was so cute.
I love that. Honestly, considering how like dreams can be so messed up sometimes, like having like a nice funny dream is like absolutely a blessing in this otherwise cruel world of dreams. Charlie, I'm gonna ask you something, because I do experience dreams that lead me to get me inspirations for stories. I was wondering, have you ever had a dream and give you an idea for a story?
Absolutely. I've had a couple, but a year or two ago, I think it's like around a year, I had this dream where I was like, I'm usually not myself in dreams for the most part. And while this character did look like me, it wasn't me. I dream like I'm watching a movie. Okay. And it was like a guy in like a medieval court, and it was snowy outside. And then like someone came in and was like, we have to go on the carriages and run. The werewolf horde is approaching. And I woke up in my dream, and for the rest of the night, I lucid dreamt and plotted out the bare bones to this story. Yo. And it's still on my list of story ideas. And I woke up and I was like, that was so cool. I remember everything.
Hell yeah.
It was really cool. That's my werewolf horde story. Quotation marks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Title.
I love that. Yeah, oh, by the way, I see that May is here. Hi, May.
Welcome.
Hi, May.
How you doing today, May?
Welcome in. Good to see you.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I've never lucid dreamed before. That was the first and only time so far, and it was really cool being like, this is a cool story. I want to work it out.
Oh my god, I love Melty said that dreams are weird AF. Last night I dreamt we were all playing a big game of Among Us with Nomia. Like there were 25 people in the match. I love that. Oh my god.
I've only played Among Us a couple times. I get way too much anxiety. I remember last time I played was during the pandemic, and I got imposter 3 times in a row, and I had to stop after that because I was so tense and anxious.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I feel like I remember we tried playing like a hidden role game once. We might have played Secret Hitler once, and you were like, "Yeah, I hate these games," and I'm like, honestly, I get that. Yeah.
I remember this was when we were first started to hang out, and I trusted Kendra because Kendra seemed really cool and put together, but that's Kendra's trick. Kendra's an agent of chaos, and they did kick my ass and win.
We were also playing with 3 players, which is not accurate. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys behind the curtain. That is actually a core memory for me, because it was hot in this house, and I had the window open, and we were playing Secret Hitler. And our neighbors complained to me that I was being loud, and I remember that I was like shouting, like I was saying, like I'm like, are you fucking Hitler? Are you fucking Hitler? And I have yet to recover from the emotional damage that I sustained from realizing that I was screaming those things with the window wide open. It's funny. I want to see a therapist to get rid of all this trauma. Some nights I wake up with the cold sweats remembering that I did that. Literally any internet discourse. Oh my god. You know what? Seku, I love you. Oh my. So I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, no. I cannot make. There was. Seku, remind me. You know what? No. Okay. I'm gonna. The first message that I will ever send Seku on Discord is gonna be telling them a joke that I can't say on stream. Let me go freaking find Seku on freaking Discord. Oh my god. Go over here. Something happened on Seku. We were watching Seku's stream. And Seku's gonna be like, Max, you can totally say that. And I'm like, no. Okay, so. It was the stream where, it was one of your streams. No, you know what? I'll just tell you the joke, okay? Forgive me for doing literally the worst kind of content, by the way. Yeah, you were talking about how like some people are like mean to like Germans, and I was just like, don't worry, Seku. Nowadays, there you go. Oh, actually, I have sent messages to Seku before. Yeah. So yeah, that's the message. I can't say that message on stream because it might be a little bit too spicy. But there you go. That's a joke. That's a joke for you, Tseku. You can say that. No, I don't want to. Feels like a bad vibe. Tseku says I can say that. I would say that. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Honestly. Well. Yeah. You're Tseku. You're Tseku. Of course you would say that. But I feel like it would be a little bit off color for me to say that. But nonetheless, we're moving right along. Moving right along. So we want. I mean, like, okay. I want to say that again. Tseku, you can just submit them for review. You're not gonna get in trouble. You get like one free re-review of your videos. Everybody gets a free one. You really only get one. By the way, in case that somehow you don't know, Tseku is actually a fellow YouTuber, streamer, VTuber person who does narrative games and news over on their channel. So go check them out. I love Tseku.
Also,
all my homies
my
love
commissions
Tseku.
are open because I want to save up for a laptop and then also a binder and then also cosplay because I might go to a con with my siblings and I want to cosplay Twilight Princess Link in his Order Village outfit because that's what made me trans. So.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We keep winning. The gays keep winning.
And my two siblings are going to be Zelda and either Midna, Imp Midna or Agatha, which I'm really excited about. I think that'll be really fun.
Charlie, best version of Zelda, go.
Of Zelda as in the game series or Zelda as the character?
The character Zelda.
Okay, so I have only started playing Zelda recently. I only played a little bit of Twilight Princess when I was a kid, and then my first actual Zelda was Breath of the Wild, and technically I've never beat a Zelda because I still haven't beaten Breath of the Wild.
You're good.
I really enjoy Zelda's character in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, especially with the plot developments in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not going to spoil it, but her character journey is really fucking cool in that game, and I lost my mind.
Hell yeah!
But I really like Zelda's story, even like just talking about Breath of the Wild. Because in Breath of the Wild, like you find out through the like flashback scenes that like she is really pigeonholed into this role of being this goddess princess figure who's attuned with wisdom, but she's just a nerd and she like is battling like what she wants to be and her interests and what her father wants her to be and what she has to be to save the world. And I really love that. And actually, my trans horse boy story that I'm gonna write someday, the fantasy one, is directly inspired by Breath of the Wild and those types of themes. So I love that. And I love Breath of the Wild Zelda, and I think she's so cute.
By the way, I love Tseku in the chat. My first was probably Minish Cap. Didn't finish, couldn't read, and then the one with the island, which is Wind Waker. Didn't finish, couldn't read. I love that. I love that.
Link's Awakening is also on the island, no?
Oh crap, that's right. There's another one with an island.
I forgot. Winnie has the remake. I should play it. I've like played a couple of them. I just need to finish them. Like Winnie got me Wind Waker for the Wii U so I could play it, and I really like it. I need to just sit down and finish it. And I played a good amount of Link Between Worlds. And I love that game. That game is so much fun. But I played it on the DS and it really killed my hand, so I wasn't able to finish it. So I don't think I'll go back to it. That is like because this is my other advice for artists. Take breaks, please. I drew so much in high school. I burnt my wrist out and couldn't draw in a week, and I've been having issues ever since then.
I gotta take breaks.
I've gotten a lot better. I try to do the Pomodoro method a lot as I draw, or at the very least, let myself go back and forth on social media if I'm just drawing for fun. And to do stretches. And if your wrist is hurting, stop. I don't care if you're on a deadline or if you're really into it. You need to take care of yourself. Otherwise, it'll hurt. Like when I play video games that are very intensive on my wrist, like Hades, which I love, I put on my wrist brace and I use a controller. Because otherwise I get a lot of wrist pain. Yeah, I'm a bully, Kendra, because I love you and I don't want you to end up not being able to do anything for a week or worst case scenario, months. Because I love you.
Oh my god. Honestly, yeah.
I came off a little aggressive, but I feel very strongly about this because
so the thing,
I want my friends to be okay.
The thing you gotta realize is that we are hard to Kendra because Kendra loves being incredibly mean to themselves. So we're here fighting Kendra for Kendra's sake.
Yeah. If there is any sort of pain, take a break. For wrist exercises, it's good to stretch before to loosen it up and after you work. If your wrist is really hurting, just rest it. Do not try and push yourself, because if you overstretch it when it's already strained, you could do more damage. Something I highly recommend that is fantastic if you're having a lot of wrist pain is buying a wrist brace that's an ice pack. I have one. Icing your wrist, it sucks when you first start. It feels bad, it's uncomfortable, but like you'll get used to it and it'll feel so nice to put it on. What I like to do is put it on until you can't really stand the cold. Take it off, put it back on, and do that. Obviously, keeping in mind that you're not, risking frostbite, but usually you won't be able to with the packs. Until the ice pack is completely lukewarm. And that way you are resting your wrist and you are soothing the inflammation in your nerves.
Yeah, I feel like it's just one of those things that people don't like think about, especially because we live in a world that's all about the hustle culture of like you gotta do all the work, like if you're not working 14 hours a day, are you actually really passionate about your work? And I'm just like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Take breaks. Taking breaks is the new sexy.
Chips also is being real once again. And says, also, you got to exercise so much of your body can affect your wrist down the line. Yeah. You got to start treating your your drawing like training for a sport. And I'm not joking. Absolutely. Like something that I feel like, at the very least, I forget is your body is one big flesh thing. Like you learn about all the different systems in school. And so you think of those as separate things. Your body's all connected. And so your posture will affect your arms and everything. That is why it's important to get up and stretch a lot and to stay hydrated and to make sure you are like getting a little bit of movement in and all that.
So Mitzi in the chat. Honestly, Mitzi, like we talk about this stuff here, by the way. We talk here, there's many people in this chat who are dealing with disabilities, things that definitely affect their ability to, function normally, not just do things like additionally drawing. And it's very important, especially for, those of us who are able-bodied, to appreciate what we have and take care of it, and not fall into this hustle culture of like destroying your body to create art. I do not believe in this notion that creative people should be suffering nonstop for their work. That is absolutely BS. A myth perpetuated by people who don't have our interest in mind. Take care of yourself, live a long, happy life, and make as much art as you can while respecting your body. That is the way that I like to do things. Boom. Boom.
Absolutely. And if you can only do a little bit at a time, that's still something, and that is still worth as much as spending hours on something. Yeah. Like I've mentioned before, like I've gone through a lot of mental illness and a lot of very rough times, the pandemic. Times. I have been writing my book in interim for over 10 years now. And a lot of times I get a little sad thinking about how it's not done yet. But I have to sit back and remember, like, I started this book when I was like 13 or 14. I was very young. I've grown so much as a writer, and I have been through so much. It makes sense why it's not done yet, because it is a very big book that is very emotional, and I have to do a lot of work on it. Like, it is like 45 chapters or 40 chapters or something. And each of those chapters is starting to average at like 3,000 words. For reference. It's big. but I'm learning to just be happy with the progress that I've made. And like I've finally reached a point where I feel really good about where it is. And that, like, honestly, it's kind of silly, but now that it's past the 10-year mark, it feels like a lot of weight has been off my shoulders. So I'm like, well, it's been 10 years. Like,
okay, I'm gonna say this because like I feel like it's time for Charlie to cry, because like I know it's really easy to like get into that feeling of like, oh, I spent so much time working on this one thing. Have I made any progress? And the answer to that is, of course you have. Of course you have. Of course you have made stupid amounts of progress. Are you kidding me? You are so much further off than so many writers that I've experienced in my life, by the way. Oh my god. Shut up.
Thank you.
Shut up, Kendra.
I appreciate that. And like I do owe a lot to you, Kitty and Kendra, who have like taken so much time to like help me with this, because like there have been 2 times where Max and Kitty have attempted to read my draft. The first time they got a couple chapters in, and very kindly and with love, like I want to stress this was very respectful and good. They told me that I need more work, which was hard to hear, but it was really necessary. And then last year, over a year and a half ago or whatever, they read the whole thing and they said the same thing again, and we discussed it. And like both of those times, like it is. I'm sliding in here. We did not say that. I did not say the same thing. I want to make it very clear. It wasn't Charlie wrote a book, and then I was like, this needs work, and then Charlie wrote another book, and I said, this needs work. The difference between book, like the first incarnation and the second incarnation that I read, was night and day. It was the difference. Like I need you to understand that you have grown so much as a writer. You know, and I'll just, I'm just gonna point out the clearest example. The first version of your book, I read quite a few chapters in, and I recognized that it needed work, and I gave you my feedback in the best way that I could, while seeking to keep you inspired and keep you working on your project. But I didn't read the whole thing because I already knew. I was like, you know what? I recognize what's in here, and I feel like reading the whole thing, fair. And it was bad.
like giving you notes on 300 plus pages wasn't gonna give you the answers you needed. I feel like the write-up that I gave you was effective. But for the second book,
I 100% agree.
Like I read the whole damn thing. And I'm like, you had me until you had me on the edge. I was like, I want to know how you go about doing this. And honestly, like I think we can joke and be like, yeah, the first book was not the best it could have been. The second version was it was really, really close. It was really, really. It just needed a little bit. It just needed a little more work.
Absolutely. And like both of those were like rough to hear, but so necessary. And I am very thankful that it was you and Kitty that gave me that were able to deliver that news, because I feel like other people wouldn't have been able to be as kind. Also, let me know if you can hear
Is that the laundry machine?
Gardener or whatever. Because I'm living at my great grandma's house right now. I'm renting a room from it.
Kendra, I would have been evil with that news. Shut up, Kendra. See, I feel like the thing that people don't realize, and like, 'cause people like to have this mental image that like the writing, much like the art process, the writing process is just like you sit down and it's perfect in every way, and then you give it to your editor, and your editor is like, damn, you've really done it again. Here's another masterpiece. Here's your $1 million in a big money bag with the sign on it, with a dollar sign on it. And what people don't realize is that there is a lot of back and forth. There is a lot of back and forth with feedback. Kitty and I go through a lot of back and forth. Like when we do feedback, we sit down and we go note by note, and I need you to understand that like a lot of writers, especially I'm gonna say it. Some writers have a tough time recognizing the possibility that maybe they wrote bad, and that's not a problem I have.
Yeah.
That is not a problem I have. I am absolutely, completely aware that I am just one person. I cannot make this book perfect because I am only one pair of eyes. And sometimes you need a couple more pairs of eyes to be like, you missed this word over here. Also, like honestly, my favorite points that Kitty ever gives me is like, I don't know what you were saying in this sentence. Honestly, just cut it. And I'm like, oh my god, that is so easy. I just select backspace.
Work. Yay!
Do you have any idea how easy that is? And I know I knew writers in college who would have been like, no, you don't get it. I slaved over every single word on this page. You can't cut a single thing out. And I'm like, come on. Like
That's...
You can't have... The stick can't be so high up your ass that you can't imagine that a single passage can be cut to improve the overall flow. Come on.
That's what I was struggling with this recent chapter, because we'll call it Chapter A.
Uh-huh.
I had to get Pyrrha, the main character, Ides, the essentially villain, ancient hero type ghost thing, to talk with the sorceress and get some exposition, some explanations before dropping some plot twists and revelations. And then after that, they were gonna sneak into this reliquary that the sorceress overlooked. And I was like, I really don't like just writing them, sitting down and talking. I'm like, the flow of the dialogue is everywhere. It's really hard. And then I realized, like, why doesn't she just take them into the reliquary to show off before not letting them get what they need? And then that way I don't have to figure out how do they know where the reliquary is. And it hit me so much. And I was like, oh my god, like, it's so much easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, like that just happens with writing, especially because, one of the other things that people don't recognize sometimes is that, like, the writing process is this fluid, I guess, like, it has this flow to it where, like, and especially for people who feel like they have to fully outline a novel and have everything ready before they can sit down and write, there is time that's gonna pass between chapter 1 and chapter last where you go, oh, actually, I guess now that I think about it, this thing doesn't make much sense happening if we take into account everything that's happened between chapter 1 and chapter so-and-so,
Yes, for interim, to get feedback on the plot without having to write thousands of words to wait for feedback, I did a very detailed chapter outline where it was like a paragraph or two per chapter, and that's what I got feedback on from Kitty and Kendra, and it worked out great. Yeah. And I already had to change the layout of I think I had to add in a chapter at like chapter 3. And that just shows you can plan everything like I did, and it'll still move just for like the flow and stuff. And we'll see how parts act 2 and 3 will go. So
yeah, no, I completely get that. And honestly, like, those are like, I like those moments because it just reminds you that the writing is, it isn't like a mathematical equation. It isn't just like, okay, take 1.5 main characters and have them go through 7.15 repeating scenes of character development until Y happens. And I'm like, no, there's actually like a little bit more like, give and take than just that.
One of my favorite books that I read last year that I really want to reread again is Authority by Jeff Vandermeer. It's the second book in the Southern Reach trilogy, sequel to Annihilation. It has the strangest structure. It is so slow and quiet. And if it was by like any other writer that wasn't as good, it would probably be a boring book. But it just captures you, and you keep going and you're reading and you're coasting along and you're like, this is so slow, but I'm really interested. And then I've never been jump scared by a book before, by written words, but that book gave me a jump scare, and it was really, really impressive. And like, I love books with atypical structures that can really pull it off.
Also, Joestar was asking earlier, how does one improve on the writing and art? And Daz beat me to it, but it is simply a matter of practice. And I know that like people hate that answer because they're like it feels like a cop-out, but I'm like, it really is about doing. Writing and drawing are verbs. They are things you do. Nobody becomes a writer without sitting down and making some art happen.
Yeah, like it, and like this also ties into like advice for beginning artists is like, especially the older you get, and especially in this society when it's all about getting stuff done quick, learning things quickly, like the grind and like, getting things out for views and validation. Like we live in a very fast-paced society now. People want that instant gratification. That's the term I was looking for.
Yeah.
And I 100% get that. I am very much a person of instant gratification sometimes, which is why I've really enjoyed writing a book that's been taking 10 years and it's really long because it's teaching me a lot. But it is really disheartening to hear these words, but the truth is your art is not going to be great when you start out. Your skill level is going to be at a beginner's level, and frankly, it is not going to be quotation marks good. And that's fine. Art doesn't have to be good all the time, and you just have to accept that and be like, okay, I'm not going to enjoy the art that I'm going to make for the most part, and I'm going to still push on, and I'm still going to find things to be proud of with this. Like, it is so important to look back at what you've done and think to yourself, okay, I may not be satisfied where I'm at right now, but I have grown so much, and I know I have the potential to keep on going forward. Like, you have to accept that it is going to take effort. And that's great. That's why art is good, because you can make so much from so much effort.
Yeah, and honestly, like some people will find that disheartening, to be like, well, you have to, work at it and keep at it, and one day, you will look at your art and you will feel differently about it. And some people may be like, oh, well, that's disheartening. That makes it seem as though I'll have to grind a lot to get there. And to me, it's actually inspiring, because like, yeah, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is, people. Sorry, I'm about to get on my soapbox. Sorry, it's just that like, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm on my soapbox. Okay. You will get people who hit at you. Oh, hi, Igor. Hello. I'm about to get real mad, but other than that, I'm doing good. How about you?
Welcome.
So here's the dealio, okay? Sometimes people hit you, like they say things like, like art takes too long and you're never gonna get there, and it happens to 1 in a million. And then when you tell them, hey, don't be killing my vibes, these people are like, well, I'm a realist. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're not a realist, because a person who takes reality and its evidence to guide their beliefs knows that hard work pays off. Dedicating to a task allows you to grow that skill, and when that skill grows, you get better at things. That is factual. That every person who has ever gotten good at anything did it not by getting up one morning and being perfect, but through sheer practice and dedication. That is realism right there. A realistic person would know that. You, my friend, you're just a pessimist. That's all you are. Because
absolutely, like
hard work pays off. That is a fact of life. Mic drop.
I feel like you really hit a nugget of truth, because I do feel like the people that say I'm a realist are really just pessimists.
They're just pessimists.
Because like there is a lot of pain in the world. I 100% feel that, and that is obvious. There are a lot of things that we need to fix. But there's also so many good things in the world. Like, I woke up and I snuggled with my girlfriend a bit, and I made myself a cup of coffee, and it was awesome. And I'm talking with my friend right now, and it's so much fun, and I'm having a good time, and it makes me happy. Like,
honestly, like to me, it just
have whimsy.
Yeah, and not even to like, heights in group pessimism. Yeah, honestly, there you go. Yeah. I will say, Kendra, you saved yourself, because earlier Kendra was like, in the words of a legend, Torbjorn, and I'm like, how dare you? I was about to shoot Kendra. And Melty says, you two are so right, and you should say it. Honestly, like, what gets me, and like things get better, okay? History has proven time and time again that the gears of progress move ever so forward, and though it may feel sometimes as though things are regressing, you cannot put the cat back in the box. Every attempt at stopping progress has failed, and the people who are attempting to silence the new voices in the world are playing a losing game.
This is actually something that I've been discovering a lot with my mental health, and it is also a theme that I touch on a lot at the end of my book, because my book is a lot about like death and what is the value of death, and death in my book is
that's a central theme of an interim, really. It's the you got the big question right there, and sorry to interrupt, but it's just like I think part of the reason why I feel like it's taken a while to figure out the right space for your book is because you're tackling quite a big topic, and honestly, I am more excited than ever to see where you go with it. Sorry.
Thank you. But very vague spoilers, just thematic spoilers, I guess, is that death is the end of all things, and of course that can mean lives and like positive things, but that also means things that bring you down and make you sad. Everything ends, but isn't it nice that pain can end as well? And like something that Pyrrha and the other characters realize is that as those characters are really intertwined with death is the end of all things. We have to stop hurting each other. Otherwise, we are not living. We are like essentially lying to ourselves as people are connected with this idea that everything ends. We have to bring an end to the things that hurt us, and we have to bring an end to hurting each other. And Absolutely. That is like, I'm very excited to write that scene. Like I say, I hate writing people talking, but like that is a people talking scene that I'm so excited to write.
Absolutely.
And like, that is something that it's radical acceptance, essentially. Like I got this idea when I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, which destroyed me, but really was good for my mental health. Yeah. Okay. Now, update your counters. It's been 3 times since Charlie has cried on stream.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But yeah, like that is something that I've been really trying to implement in my life, is like, especially because like I can get into spirals really fast. It's
absolutely.
I have the power to stop what hurts me and to do something that makes me happy.
Yeah. Also, by the way, hi Seppo and hi Wolfie. Sorry, I missed the chance of saying hi. We were in the middle of a lovely conversation there. Hello.
Greetings.
But honestly,
I didn't expect to talk about such deep topics on this.
Sorry. Yo, thank you, Plague. Yay! Yo, wait a minute. Does that mean are we at 15? Because that means we just got a new emote slot. Oh my god, let's go!
Yes!
Yo, thank you, Plague! As a member of the Writing Buddies, you actually now get a bunch of cool little emotes you can use in chat. Thank you! Thank you. If anybody else is interested in becoming a member, you can do so through YouTube. You can also support me on Coffee and on the wish list in the bottom left. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. You can press on the little smiling face in chat to use the new emotes, like the ones Charlie and Seku are showing off. Thank you. Boop.
More gold is required.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. Everybody salute our hero, Bob.
Oh, and there's
the
actual thing on the stream.
Yeah, there's the actual thing. Yeah, it takes a second for it to get there, yeah. Yeah, I believe we're at, because Nifty resubscribed and then Plagues were, so we might be at 15, which means we get a new emote. Yeah. So excited. So exciting. Okay, Fel, you exist, right? Let me go find my...
I love Fel. Fel is my baby.
I love Fel.
I really want to do a casual cosplay of him because I have an oversized red sweater, and I also have a wig that like is his hairstyle essentially. So I love to make some bread and then also do a little photo shoot.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Does Fel exist though? Is dragged away. How dare you? How absolutely dare you?
Also, talking about Fel is the protagonist of The Last Bread Mage, which is like, I love all your books, Maxie, but that one I specifically feel is very Charles coded, so it is my favorite right now. But they're 50% off, and it is like a 400-page fantasy novel, and I loved it. You should read it.
Yeah. Also, if you are feeling adventurous, there is in fact an 80-page sample you can get on my Ko-fi. That is in fact coffee.com/MKirin. It is a lovely.
Such a big sample. Too.
It's a big sample. It's a big sample, but it's funny because it's like 15% of the book. No, it's not like 15, but like it's like 20%. So like it's like it. I thought like it feels like a I think it might have been Alex who was saying like it's a good place to stop the sample because the story, something incredible happens, something fun happens in the story right after that, so it leaves you at a really nice like it's like the bridge between the beginning of the story and where things really get going with the the introduction of the good Lord, etc., etc. Yeah.
I want to reread it.
Oh my god.
Very good. It's just there's so many other books I need to read because like I'm like I should read the. Wow, thank you, Joestar.
Yo, Joestar, your icon has changed. Yeah, so your little badge next to your name changes as you become a member. Joestar's been a member for over a month, so now he's gone from gray Yanto to blue Yanto. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm going down memory lane because I'm getting my character's art to put it on the screen for the little thumbnails, and I'm just like, oh my god, look, they're all here. Gotta admit, a lot of art.
I love that. I went to the LA Festival of Books this year with my moms because all of us are big nerds, and my mom, like, quick exposition. I was homeschooled, so she taught me how to read and write. So my love of writing, like I owe my love of writing and my ability to write to her.
Yo, Melty, thank you. I get to do a message anyways.
They had this...
Support local stores. Thank you, Melty. Sorry.
It's okay. But at the LA Festival of Books, which I highly recommend you go next year if you are in the LA area or able to go, it had a big banner that people were writing on with Sharpies, and the people working there were like, oh, write what the title and author of the book that you're reading right now. And I did lie and promo The Last Bread Mage. I did a little fell doodle and I wrote The Last Bread Mage on there because I was like,
Aww, that's so sweet. You absolute nerd. You absolute little nerd.
I also really like, I'll have to post it. I'll post it later because my internet's bad. But I really love the little fell doodle I did.
Yeah, I never get to see it. You should show it to me.
I sent it to you. I sent a picture when I did it.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
You reacted to it.
Did I react to it?
Emojis
Oh no, Your Honor. I'm in on the stand, and you're like, Max, is this your signature? And I'm like, it may be, Your Honor. I'm not sure. I plead the fifth.
I show up like at the Alex Jones trial and was like, your lawyer sent us documents.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh. We're gonna move on from that, but I highly recommend watching Legal Ego's video on the incident because it's so funny because you can tell he's just dying.
It's so good. Oh my god, yes.
And the lawyer presenting this, he was so smug. I was like, you get him.
Get him.
So good.
Get got, sucker. Rib Bozo. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. So the next thing I want to bring up, because honestly, listen, I'm doing the whole like host thing where I'm navigating the conversation, but I want to say, Charlie, you're so lovely to talk to, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun. You know me. I love talking about things. Like it's weird to say a little bit, but like I genuinely love discussing things and having good conversations. And you know me, I could talk about my book for ages.
I mean, like some people think of that as being like cringe to like talking about your characters and stuff, but I'm like we are allowed to have fun with the things we made. You know, like we are allowed to talk about these things and have fun, and honestly, like being able to connect with other creative people and share our stories is just like, it's honestly a blessing. It really is a blessing.
And it's like going back to what we were talking about, like pessimism and like realism and how there is so much good in the world. Like you should, like I'm a big proponent of like you should chase after the things that make you happy.
Absolutely.
And you should be allowed to and have the ability to do the things you love. And that includes talking about your OCs and being cringe and having a good time. Like I love it.
Yeah. If I want to make not safe for work art of Charlie's OC, I'm sorry. If I want to draw Priam being baby girl, then I should be allowed to do so.
Yeah, and you should send it to me, even if it is a little spicy.
Yo, spicy art confirmed. Also, hi Siska, hi Ronnie.
Welcome.
How was today's stream, Ronnie? Wait, no. Yeah, it's Toys Day. Were you streaming today, Ronnie? And I would agree with Siska in that having fun with your art. I think you streamed on Oh, you were on a date. We were watching cartoons. A likely story. Yo, gay.
Yeah!
Gay.
That's so gay.
Absolute gay confirmed, by the way. Gay's confirmed in chat. Hold up. It's an image of like the mannequin pointing. It's like this MFer's gay. Me. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's go. Am I gonna make that meme live on stream? By the way, am I gonna make that meme live on stream? Mannequin meme pointing. Oh, let's go.
I have to scroll through the images in our group chat because I think I ended up deleting the little fell doodle. And it's really funny just seeing a bunch of Lord Farquaad points with with boy and twink on them, and you know who they were for. Kendra! Anyways. Oh my gosh, let's go. Oh, here it is! Gimme.
Ronnie and Siska. There we go. There you go.
I actually haven't seen this meme.
You haven't seen this meme?
No.
They're mannequins, yeah.
When you were talking about it, I was like, it's not it, but I'm picturing the Spider-Man pointing.
Yeah. These MFers are gay. Alright, freaking. Let me just quickly upload the save as the greatest meme ever made. I'm gonna just drop it on the memes channel because Seku replied to me on Discord. Oh, it was true. Okay, hell yeah. And I'm just gonna have this image here on the screen for a hot segundo. Also, by the way, yes, Siska, I saw that you came in asking, "Hola, jugadores, welcome players." These MFers are gay. There we go. Get got. Date, hahaha, gay.
Oof, the feeling when your data uploads images faster than your internet.
Oh my God.
I posted the doodle in the book club channel.
Yo! Okay. Forget about that. Let's go to the book club channel. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I have bad memory. I was like, I know.
Me too.
Look at this. I love it. Oh my God. It's
Oh my gosh, yesterday I stopped by my mom's house and I was talking with my little sibling Kitty, not to be confused with Lady Kitty Lynn.
Yeah, with my
different
wife.
Kitty. And they were talking to their partner and they sent them a meme that is a stock photo of a bunch of people cheering and the caption is, "I forgot!"
I love that.
So good. I'm gonna ask them to send it to me right now. Well, they're at work, but they can send it to me later.
Now, I have other doodles of Fel, but I've decided that the last doodle is going to be this chibi of Fel, Fel-splaining. And if you're like, what is Fel-splaining? Give me like 2 seconds to upload this and then you'll know what Fel-splaining is in a second.
I loved that pretty much all of the explanation of the magic system mechanics was just Fel being autistic and info dumping. I love that. I love Fel. It was really cute. It's like, oh, he's just like me.
I love him. Your Honor, I love him. That's why he's the main character of the book, because I love him. I would never. People are like, oh, but what about Pages? I'm like, I love Pages. That's why they're the main character of that story. What are you talking about? Also, by the way, let me just actually take you to the page so you can see Fellsplaining. Looking, there's Fell right there. And here's...
Have a good one, Melty. Enjoy the ice cream. Also jelly.
Oh, but yeah, here you go. It's just like when you ask the question and this is the reply you get in text.
That's me this stream. You just gotta cut the hair.
Oh my god. So, oh yeah, Kendra says I like Raz. Kendra's reading the second volume of The Fabulous Gaze, by the way.
I love Raz. I didn't expect his mom to be my favorite character, though. She was just really good. She's in one scene, and I was like, "You're my favorite. I'm obsessed with you."
Oh my god, yes. I'm not gonna say like I knew you would like Raz. I knew you would like Raz. Much like I knew that Kendra would like Raz and Miel. Like it's so funny. Kendra's gonna be like, I'm so sorry it took me so long to read the book, but like as I was writing that book, I was like, oh, Kendra's gonna like Miel. I already know Kendra's gonna like Miel. But now, oh, here we go. There it is. There it is. There's Kendra in chat apologizing. But like, I absolutely love Sandy is Raz's mom that you meet in volume 2. She has one chapter and it's incredible. I love her. She absolutely she stole the scene. She stole the scene.
The coolest.
She stole the scene. She just shows up and just steals the show. And
I would listen to her true crime podcast in a heartbeat. I would subscribe to the Patreon.
Oh my god, yes.
I'd draw fan art.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'd be like, hi Raz, sorry, I'm here to hang out with your mom. Which, funnily enough, is like what some of my friends would do in like high school and early college. I would get a text at work and my mom would be like, haha, like I met up with like so-so friend and we went to IKEA. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, my moms are really cool though.
I love that though. It's like, damn, mom, without me. Okay. So there's this recurring gag. Okay, so this is recurring gag where Kitty said that it would be really, really funny if Raz's mom. No, Kitty had a dream where Raz's mom started doing a true crime podcast with her girlfriends. And Kitty was like Max, I dreamed this, and internally I had already been thinking that it would be funny if like later on, because of events that happened in book 3, maybe in book 4 you learn that maybe Raz's mom is in fact doing a podcast. That was two ships in the night just passing each other. Kitty did not bring it into existence. It was already going to happen. But basically by Kitty bringing it up, Kitty has forced it to be a reality now. Now I have to do it.
Also, real quick, I love that half of the characters on Art Fight are non-binary they-thems with insane eyebrows, and then the other half is brown-haired sand trans boys.
Oh my god, yes. Listen, I love big eyebrows. I'm a big eyebrow enjoyer, okay? Listen. Me
too. Have you seen Pyrrha's eyebrows?
I love Pyrrha. Charlie, do you have any idea how much life I have, how many years you have given me just from looking at Pyrrha's growth over the years? Do you have any idea?
That makes me so happy because every time, like, I feel a lot more confident now, but like, especially with the earlier drafts, I was really worried if Pyrrha was a likable protagonist. Like, part of me was like, I don't know if people would actually like them.
Also, by the way, members in chat, by the way, I can only have 5 images of Fel, so enjoy this image of Fel that I can't put up because there isn't enough space.
Fel with the glasses, that's just me when I need a haircut.
I love this Fel. These are all such... I feel like the bottom one is like Fel, like realizing that he's hanging out with like 3 other hotties. He's like, damn, everyone is hot. And then he goes on to be like, oh well.
Kitty says tag yourself, I'm bottom right.
Oh my god, yeah, tag yourself.
Obviously I've already established that I'm top right with the glasses.
I'm top left. This is me.
Oh my god. Like, actually, whimsy is really good and important to having a happy life.
Yo, top left is Chips. Hell yeah, top left, shaking hands. Bottom left for Zeku and Siska because they're they're cousins. It makes sense. I was gonna go for this, but man, I do love eating bread. You know what? Now I'm just gonna show old art now, because like I want to put up other characters, but I don't have as much art of them. Like I only have where the flux are you? I have like 2 pieces of art.
I'm gonna go onto Facebook and look at really old interim art from.
This is all the Domino art
days.
I have. I have 2 doodles of Domino. Here you go. 2021 Domino, 2022 Domino. There you go.
You mean Dormy, right?
Crap! Damn it! It's Dormy. It's Dormy. Okay, so I've said this before. Domino was their name until literally the last final draft before the book went to publish. Their name is Dormy, but they're also... Did you just call Dormy Domino, my dude? Listen, that name got changed literally last minute. They are the same person, though. It's fine.
Okay, I just went onto Facebook to pull up old photos, or at least to look at them. And why is my banner fucking AI CGI bullshit? Oh no, there's my art. It was like basically asking me to do a Bitmoji equivalent, which I also hate. It's a Instagram, or not Instagram.
Shut the hell up, Chips. Siska in chat is like I thought it was a play on Dormouse. I like that explanation. That's nice, actually. Not intended. Dormy originally was for the original word that I was thinking about was from dormir, which means to sleep. So you could say that, you know, a dormir, a mimir, dormi. There you go. Anyways.
I love Dormy. He's pretty cute.
Hi, Nomia.
He's with it though.
Hi, Nomia.
Hello.
Nomia, Charlie's invaded the stream. Yep.
I'm here. I'm eating coffee cake.
Yo, oh my god, coffee cakes are goated.
From the gas station. This
Coffee
is
cakes
like
are
a
goated.
one. It's called cheese coffee cake. I don't know where the cheese come in. Maybe it's like cream cheese. It is like coffee cake if it was softer and less cinnamony, and I love it.
Okay.
Maybe it has sour cream? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's good.
Hell yeah. But yeah.
You're right, Siska. I am so sorry. It's been a hot second since I read the book.
Yeah. Also, I would tell you right now that Dormy doesn't. There's actually a line in the book that didn't make it into the final version of the book. But I will tell you, Dormy and their band of thieves don't fucking care about gender. In part because they see gender as something made by the Kingdom of Bon to dominate everyone. You know, people born with this thing do this, and people born with this thing do that thing, and they just see it as another form of oppression, so they don't believe in gender at all. So, Dormy would literally not bat a fucking eye. Dormy would be like, I don't give a fuck what you call me.
I love them.
It's all part of the freaking oppression brought on by Bon. So, that line did not make it into the final version of the book, but it's canon. But it is canon, by the way.
Ooh, I just found this really good mock-up book cover I made. The only reason why I go onto Facebook is to occasionally check out the marketplace to see if anybody's like selling shit, and then to look at old art that I used to post on there. But I'll just drop it in writer's room.
I love Siska.
But like
sorry.
still.
Welcome to Max cycling through their weapons again.
This book cover.
I love Nomia. Gender is worthless. Lamau. Could someone please quote that? New Nomia quote just dropped, by the way. Also, by the way, I'm asking everyone in chat to get your wet cardboard boxes ready because I'm uploading pages right now. God, I love pages. God, I love them with every fiber of my being. They're so stupid. Humanoid.
They are such a fun narrator. I love narrators that aren't the main character but are still a character in themselves, and it's really fun to get that perspective because like you're gay and pathetic. I love you.
Like honestly, like Pages is the perfect foil to Hoshi being incredible, confident gay person doing the best in their life. You know, like Hoshi is out there working part-time jobs everywhere, helping people left and right, and Pages is stuck in a sucky office job, hating their life, hating everything. Like having a bad time with relationships. Oh my god, it's just like like Pages is just such a good foil to Hoshi.
It's so good.
What
I know that
the
Pages like looks at everybody and is like, everybody's so hot. I don't know what to do.
Everyone is hot. Everyone is hot. And you have no idea. You have no idea. The stakes only get higher in book 3. I'll just give you a little hint, and let me just say that there are some hot people very, very close to Pages, and let me tell you, Pages is having a bad time. Have you ever stood next to a hot person? Have you ever been next to a hot person and just been like, oh no, I'm in danger?
Me when I stand next to my girlfriend.
Yo! Yo! It would be weird for me.
And then I sit down and I listen to her talk about One Piece for like 3 hours. And I'm like, babe, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed.
I would like to remind you, everyone, by the way, that Raz's facet is called Disaster Party, by the way. What a great name. Sorry, I forget that. Sorry. In my website for my characters, I actually talk about this, but okay, let's actually go down memory lane. Because where the hell did I leave? Where did I leave it? Where did I had the page open with the characters, but I closed it. Whatever, it's fine. In the character website, I revealed Raz was originally supposed to be an antagonist. Raz was the original antagonist for the Choose Your Own Adventure version of the plot. And Raz would pilot Disaster Party, a collection of facet abilities, and he would be the first one to have like more than one facet, and that was what made them like really, really powerful. But like as this story moved from being like baddie of the week to being more about interpersonal struggle and Hoshi helping people with their problems, the role of this antagonist kind of fell through. But I like the idea of Hoshi and Raz being like exes, and that ended up becoming Raz's role in the story. And I really like Raz's development, because when you first meet Raz, you're like, oh, I hate this gender person. I absolutely hate them. And then you learn that, you know, there's more to them than meets the eye.
And I love that. And like, despite the stakes that are raised, especially at the end of book 2, that had me screaming. Like, it is still surprisingly like a very cozy series to read, in that like any of the conflict that arises is going to be, it's not going to stem from identities being like shoved aside or like homophobia or anything. Yeah, no.
And like And it isn't because, you know, my books take place in a magical world where, you know, discrimination doesn't exist. That's not really that. But it's just because I don't feel like I want to make that the core of my characters' stories. Like, I feel like you know, I'm just gonna say it, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm personally a little bit exhausted with queer stories about a person facing discrimination for being queer. Like much
Absolutely,
like I think we can agree that, you know, people writing stories where African Americans suffer at the hands of police or the prison complex, I feel like we can have stories with these people that are not about this one topic, you know? Like,
especially. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No. Sorry, you're good. Also, hey, enjoy Pages, by the way. Enjoy this absolute piece of mess.
I agree, especially as someone who I'm still non-binary, I'm still transmasc, and it feels really good. But I really been wanting to read more stories with transmasc people, and especially like ones where they have romance and stuff, because I do love romance subplots and characters. Like, I love it so much.
Okay, well, hold up. Kendra, your story isn't about that, though. No, nobody is misgendering the truck. That's all I want to say. Nobody's misgendering the truck, which we all know is the main character. You know, okay. I'm not gonna fight Kendra on this stream. This is Charlie's time to shine. I'll let Kendra just taunt me from the distance.
Kendra's not on the voice chat.
Yeah, get on the
but
voice chat, Punk.
I absolutely recognize that for some people, stories about the struggles of coming out and stuff are really cathartic and very important.
Absolutely.
And they are. I will 100% agree. But like, it really sucks being a trans person, and I want to read about people who are AFAB and trans, and only finding books where the main conflict, whether it's in fantasy or not, is from transphobia and struggling with coming out. And it is really frustrating because like I struggle a lot with like dysphoria and stuff and those feelings, and like I don't want that right now. I want escapism. And this being said, like, I love really emotionally wrecking stories. I love stories that'll make me sob my eyes out. I love feeling things a whole lot, which is why I actually don't mind that. I'm a very sensitive person.
Okay.
But I don't want that to stem from those feelings. I want the conflict to come from, like, other means, whether it's more fantastical plot-related things or some other, like, emotional journey.
So I see that that Siska is raising a point in chat, and what I want to draw a distinction here, by the way. First and foremost, I phrase this always as being the media that I like to enjoy and the stories that I want to create. I'm not telling people what they should or shouldn't make. You can go ahead and make what you want. If you make a story about a character who happens to be black, who dies at the hands of police, you go right ahead. I'm not gonna read it, because personally I'm tired of African Americans having to exist only within that context, which really makes it feel as though they have to exist within that. And I will assure you, I've read so many stories where like oh, the dad dies at the beginning, and I flip the dice, I roll the dice. Is he gonna die at the hands of? Oh, he died at the hands of police. I can't. It's almost as though these people are being shooed into these roles where they can only exist within these stories, and I personally dislike this because white, straight, cis people get to have whatever stories they want.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, obvious
I'm sorry.
disclaimer, we are talking about, like, if you are from that community and writing those things that affect you, obviously.
Also,
this is for,
Siska,
like...
Can I make a request, Siska? If you're half joking, could you do, like, half joking at the end? Because, like, I have no way to discern your tone just by the text. Because I don't know if you were bringing legitimate counterpoints or if you were memeing on me. I will request that moving forward.
Yeah. And continuing what I said, I'm just going to go ahead and mention the name of the book because it was a good book. Hell Followed With Us by Andrew. I'm really bad at remembering author names. I'm so sorry. It was, like, honestly, it was a really solid book. The writing itself was really pretty. Plot a little shaky at times, but it was still good. It was one of the books where I read it, and I'm like, this is not giving me what I want as a trans masked person, but that is for me. I know, and I've seen it on Twitter because I followed the author. So many trans masked people really value this book, and they get a lot out of it, and I love that for them. And it's very much of a thing where I'm like, I'm glad these books exist for those people, because it is so important to have this in general. And I want, like, full disclosure, I want that author to continue writing more books and churning more stuff out, because we need that, and their writing is good. But I do want to see a bit more variety. I want more trans mask authors and people who are going to write great trans characters to get more of a platform to have more diverse trans stories.
So there's something I want to say, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I did give you my copy. I sent Kendra my copy of the book because I'm like, I'm probably not going to read this again. And I know Kendra is one of the people who would really enjoy it.
So there's one thing that I want to bring up, and I want to say this, and I want to highlight this because I feel like people don't notice this, mostly because, you know, people are not always paying attention, but I try my best to not say that something is bad, unless I really do believe that it lacks value. Most of the time I say this is not for me, because as much as I can say that, you know, a certain thing can be bad, I cannot speak for other people who might enjoy this thing. The only thing I know for certain, is that I did not enjoy it, that it was not for me. And sorry, thinking about, like, specific people being shoehorned into certain plot points reminded me of a book that people enjoy, but it is definitely not for me.
I want you to text me the name of the book when you can, or drop it in the messages.
You know what? I'll tell you in Discord right now. I'll tell you, fucking mod chat. The name of the book is.
Yeah. I will say,
that's the book that also ends with like 15 pages.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, the acknowledgements is 15 pages of thanking the Lord Jesus Christ, and I'm just like, wow, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this to be the last 15 pages of the book. I mean, go off, I guess, but.
Yeah, and I will say, like, although it is sad that at the moment and I will say the most visible, there are definitely more trans stories that exist. They're just either indie or like there's probably some good fan fiction with really good trans storylines and stuff like that that don't get a lot of visibility because they are indie. But the most visible ones right now, like Hell Followed With Us, again, I do recommend it. It is a pretty good book, and it means a lot to people. And I will say it was really nice reading a transvest character who was fine with his chest. I feel like that's really good. I love nuanced characters who experience transness different ways. But
honestly, sorry, I'm getting on my soapbox again, because like the thing that bothers me the most is when like younger people who are very used to the fiction around them, who's like, these things happen to these characters, this is the way that a person's gender journey should look like. These issues, let's just say young, let's just say immature, because I feel like it's a matter of maturity, not exactly age. I know lots of old people who are not mature, so let's just say immature people who don't realize that, you know, everyone can have different journeys altogether, whether it is gender, identity, sexuality. It doesn't have to match one-to-one to whatever your expectations were. It's one of the things that just angers me when people are like, I didn't like this book because the thing that happened was not what like the thing that I know is supposed to happen, so it's unrealistic. And I'm like, did you put yourself in the character's shoes for 2 seconds? Could you like have maybe consider that?
Yeah. But what I was trying to lead up to until I lost track of what I was talking about, which happens
and then
a lot.
Interrupted you. You're good.
I just gotta say it. That's why I'm gonna write a million stories with transvest protagonists, is so I can see those stories for myself. And like a big reason why I like to write, which is also ties into like, you know, what I said about art and stuff before, is because it's so much fun and I want to enjoy these stories myself. Like I would love to like years down the line to reread a book that I've already written and be like, I know what's in here. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, like, sorry to toot my own horn, but like I do want to say, I think my books are extra fun on the second read because Edie and I, we do so much work on like making things like get set up effectively and stuff like that. So like I feel like, you know, if you have read one of my books, read it again and you will be like, oh my god, was Max really establishing all those things from page 1? I'm like, yeah. It's also half of it is Kitty's work, to be entirely honest, but you know. Also, I love Nomia's in the chat being like I like to have opinions even though I don't read. And I'm like, that's funny. But also, hey, I have it in good conscience that Nomia has my books. Go read my books, Nomia. They're gay. And this reminds me of what Charlie was saying. The reason why there is non-binary characters in all my stories is because I want there to be stories about people like me. People who are like me, people who don't fit into one mold or another and choose to express themselves and their identity in the way that feels the most right to them. Yeah. Yeah.
I zoned out because I was sleepy.
No worries, you're good. Also,
but yeah, and like
the best image of pages is coming up, by the way. Sorry, go on, Charlie.
Hell yeah. But like, I remember discovering your work and being really excited to read it because I think Justine's Blood was like the first actual like queer novel I had ever read. And I remember really liking it. And that is something that like I always look forward to with your books. Sorry to like hype you up too much in your own chat, but like it's just like when I read it, I know the queer representation is going to be really good, and it's going to be really fun seeing all these queer characters living out their lives. And I feel like that is the strongest suit of the Fab Gays, is because those books are kind of a vessel for. Mm-hmm. It's called the Fabulous Gays.
Yeah, it's called the Fabulous Gays. Yes.
The discussion. I think this is one of the reasons why I like Raz's mom so much. There's a really good conversation between Raz and his mom about relationships, and that eventually goes into talking about asexuality and being aromantic. And I don't think I've ever seen such a thoughtful discussion on aromantic and asexual people anywhere, really.
Thank you.
It was really cool seeing it read. Like, that was my favorite part of that book, is those discussions and stuff.
Thank you. I've always felt that the Fabulous Gays is the perfect place to talk about those topics. Not only with Sandy, but also with Miel and Raz, because a lot of their stories just almost an issue of miscommunication, and I kind of love that. And especially going into book 3, things are gonna get a little spicy, and not in the way anybody's hoping. But like, again, it's still going to be a place for conversations about identity. So yeah. Also, I love this drawing of Pages, by the way. Oh my god. They're just such a little noodle. I love them. They're such a little
I still love that we don't really know what they actually look like yet. They're great. I love them.
You already know what they look like. They say it.
Pages says pathetic mess rights, and I respect that.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Pages says in book 1, you already know what I look like, and I mean, you do, don't you?
You're super valid, Nomi. I'm sending you a lot of love. Winnie's the same way. Winnie has a lot of ADHD. And she's been struggling to read for ages. Like, I think she read one book since high school. One book that I recommended, but now she has gone into politics and she's listening to audiobooks, and apparently she's been doing that every drive to work, and now she is talking my ear off about all of the books that she's the nonfiction that she's read. And I'm like, I never took you as a nonfiction person.
Oh my god,
but I love it.
I love nonfiction. Oh my god, I love nonfiction.
I knew you would like that, Zeka.
I am such a freaking nonfiction enjoyer. I will say, by the way, now, there's something that I want to bring up, by the way, and something that people don't actually say, is that much like writing is a skill that you have to level up, I think reading is also a skill that you have to level up. I legitimately, because I used to be the same way until I just started practicing it more, just literally spending the last 30 minutes before bed just literally just reading on an ebook or reading a physical book with a little light on my shoulder. And it turns out that if you do something over time, you get better. Alternatively, there are other things you can do. There's books that I read, having like a text-to-speech, literally just asking the phone assistant. I don't want to say its name because I don't want to wake up anybody's smartphones, but like you can actually, there are things you can do. There's dictation on iPhones that you can actually have it just read text to you. And if you have an ebook read, it will just read the whole book to you in a kind of natural AI voice, which I appreciate it. There were there was a book that I really, really was not vibing with, and doing that helped me get through it. Audiobooks are A++++. I freaking love audiobooks. Yeah.
One of the things I consider to do if when I get back to streaming is just doing like reading streams, like less casual reads and more of like informal audiobooks of public domain.
Oh, hell yeah. I love
just
that.
because like I love those vibes, and like as a kid, the way I would go to bed is I would listen to really high quality audio dramas of The Secret Garden and The Chronicles of Narnia. We had a big set of all of the books.
I love that.
Like audio drama with multiple voice actors and stuff, and they were fantastic. And like I loved that. I love because there are some audiobooks that I've really enjoyed, but I still really like it when it's like an audio drama and it's a bit more theatrical. It's easier for me to keep up with it. I will say, if you want something that's kind of similar but still an audiobook, I highly recommend the audiobook for The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. It is like my favorite book right now. It's like, just go into it blind. That's what I did. It was great. It is like a love letter to storytelling and just stories and writers in general. it's gay as well.
I love
But
that.
because there are multiple books in the one book, each section of the audiobook has a different narrator. So you can
Ooh.
tell, oh, we're out of the main narrative and we're into one of the books, like story, like collection of stories, and I can tell because it's this narrator. It's so good. I'm gonna write the name in the chat.
Kitty shaking Nomia's hand because both of them are effing tired. I love that. All right, people in chat. I have, of course, more characters than these 5. Who else should I put in on the website? I want to write them down, so I can do them later. But because we have there's the people in Kirin Personae. Add Miel and Raz. Okay, I can do Miel and Raz.
I was literally thinking about a character I really wanted in there, and now I don't. Oh, Archer! Duh! Put Archer in. I'll draw him.
Oh, I don't have
Put him in, Coach. Put him in.
Oh, but I don't have good out of Archer. Okay, I guess I'll try putting Archer in. Should I put the rest of the memory leak nerds or nah? Because I have as much art of Adrian as I do of the other 2. And I do realize, much like Charlie, I don't have any she/hers on the screen just yet. Might as well. Oh my god. So that would be Ava and Casey. I wrote Casey with 2 S's. Oh my god, I'm a freaking loser. The world's biggest loser, baby.
Yeah! My sibling Kitty sent me the meme, so I'm
Let's
gonna save
go.
it and I'm gonna send it to you. Turn off Wi-Fi so then I can actually send the goddamn message. Okay, I'm just gonna post it in the memes only, or the meme Discord. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Seku, the following is a bad joke, by the way. Seku says, I make up for it with the 3/3 she/hers. Yo, 3 toughness, 3 attack. Damn. Damn, that's a 3/3. That's usually like a 4 mana kind of like cost creature, but I do love the idea, Sorry. A 3 mana 3/3. That's about average at cost, honestly. I'm sorry, Tseku. Sorry.
All right, the meme is posted.
Now, I will say...
It's so funny.
Listen. I will agree that listening to an audiobook is a passive experience. That's why I match it up with doing chores, doing the dishes, or just playing Minecraft. Yo, playing Minecraft while listening to an audiobook, mwah, absolutely perfect. Delightful. Alright, so what are who else? I have Kami. I have a lot of art of Kami, actually. I should do Kami.
I'm still new to your memory leak character, so you said Kami and I thought Kami from Dragon Ball.
Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you? Kami Pog.
Did I ever tell you that when I first started watching Dragon Ball Z with Winnie, she drew us self-inserts?
Oh my god, classic.
I have to find the art because Winnie's art is amazing. She's really good at being able to mimic a style, which is really good for animation, which she wants to go into.
Still thinking about her, Meow.
I love her so much. She's so cute.
I love Meow. It's the most important person in the whole universe, right there.
Oh, so I'm resending this image to the chat so I don't forget it.
Oh, I found. Kami! Yes! Oh my god. Okay, yeah, y'all's like, oh my god, Max, this Kami looks great. No, shut the hell up. What about this Kami, huh? The Kami that gave Kendra a gender envy?
Yes! I was gonna say, is it the one with her shirt?
They them. But it is in fact the shirt, yes.
Thank you. I am so sorry.
No, you're good. Honestly, Kami would find that funny. Kami would find Kami would find that funny because their uncle would use him sometimes, and I feel like Kami would be like, "That's funny, Arthur." That is actually in the book.
My pathetic defense, I am so dialed.
You're sleepy. Yeah. No, in the book you learn that that Arthur, Camille's cousin slash uncle, who owned Backstein House, used to call them, the hardest working son of a bitch in town. And it's just a little bit of their back and forth. So like, oh, you're good. Also, Kendra hasn't gotten there, but there's a scene at the end of The Fabulous Gifts Volume 2 about Cammy and their uncle, and let me tell you, I think about that scene pretty much like once a day. I think about that scene about once a day. That scene just lives in my head rent-free. Oh, Kitty says Arthur crying face emoji. I know. Oh my god, Kendra says every time I'm working at the jazz club, I'm just like Cammy. Oh my god. Oh, I found Virhen's doodle. Oh my god. I still feel like this doesn't really capture Virhen. I feel Virhen needs to have more of a baby face. Look at my Virhen. Virhen, you're so baby. Virhen, why are you such a baby? Crybaby writes. Virhen, you cry. Virhen, poor baby. Poor baby who's
I love her.
I love Virhen. Was so good. That's my pathetic baby. Virhen is such a pathetic baby. So I've said this before, by the way, but the Last Bread Mage went through a lot of changes from the original visual novel to the final published book of the Last Bread Mage. Virhen is one of the few characters who did not change at all. Virhen's concept was dead on from beginning to end.
She's perfect.
She's perfect in every way. It's so true.
She's so good. I love her.
She is just that good. I just love, like, there were like art that I love that I made, by the way. There she is. There's Amara, the one, the only, the incredible. God, I love her. Perfect in every way. Perfect in every single way.
I love how shimmery her hair is.
Yes. Blue and green. She is perfect in every way. Also, thick eyebrows, by the way.
Of course.
Thick eyebrows. This was my arc, but this is my arc where I was just adding white to the eyelashes.
It looks good. I like it.
Thank you. I should go back to doing that.
I like to draw the lower eyelashes that look like spikes that could murder people. I think those are really fun.
Oh my god, yes. What else do I have on here? Sorry, I just have old folders of art, and I'm like, man, look at all this art, huh? I sure have come a long way.
Time to look at my old art.
Oh yeah. Blue and green, the way it's meant to be.
2018. Oof.
Also, sorry, I'm gonna curse you, by the way. Sorry, I know I drew this last month, but I'm showing it anyway. So this is one of the very first things I doodled on my old Wacom tablet. This is Ironsworn Chan.
I remember you posting this.
Yes, this is the very first doodle I ever made. It's literally me tracing over an Nendoroid, by the way, and I decided to redraw it for the anniversary of Ironsworn's release, and there we go. Definitely a bit of an improvement, I think. Definitely an improvement. No, it was actually a tablet with a screen, actually, but Blakesworth gave me his old Cintiq. Blakesworth was like, hey,
nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like, there was something, my computer was not, like, recognizing it. It was bad. But, things worked out. It was like, before and after. Yeah. Gotta love it. And in case you're wondering, it is a doodle based on the female character on the cover of Ironsworn, by the way. That's why she looks the way she does, by the way.
I'm dropping one of my first digital arts.
Yo, let's go.
Sorry, I was checking to see if my dead name was on it, but I don't think it is.
Okay. Also, by the way, sorry, I just have memes on this folder, by the way. I have this meme of Caleb.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
I have this meme that I drew of Calum. Calum defending the orange sour gummies. Max's
I
criticism.
love those.
Also, I'm sorry. This is the best meme I've ever made, by the way. It's coming. Get ready. This is the best meme I've ever made.
So good.
I love it.
What about my meme of Kendrick defending Grady?
Oh my god.
I've been editing stupid meme shit for y'all for years. I still have the edit of the Attack on Titan characters holding fruit and vegetables.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Oh my god.
I'm uploading it right now.
Nomia. Remember when I made this art? Sorry, because this when Nomia and I first started talking, I drew a little bit of art based on one of their scenes from their Persona 3 Portable playthrough. It's like you have this kid walking into Tokyo, Japan, and there's coffins, there's a weird baby, a girl with a gun, and he's just like, all right. I love the weird baby.
Oh, my internet is not happy that I'm trying to share a meme picture of Attack on Titan characters holding radishes. Also,
by the way, he's secretly American. I thought we were American. Sorry. Also, I forgot I did this on the stream. These are marketable baby versions of my characters. Look, it's marketable baby versions.
Right! You can put them in as references.
Maybe. I guess I could. Marketable baby versions of, there's Hoshin Kami, look, and then there's Archer.
I would love to get these little guys as stickers and put them everywhere.
Thank you for the warning, Kitty.
Oh my god, we only have 10 minutes. Jesus!
Can you believe? Also, you know what? Shout outs to when I did Tamagotchi versions of my favorite people in the world. There's Charlie, by the way. Charlichi.
That's me. I love it. It's such a good reaction image because it looks like I'm so astonished and tired.
Yes. Ronichi. And of course, who can forget about Nomiyachi? This is still my favorite one, by the way. This is still this does look like a Tamagotchi, by the way. This one is just a Tamagotchi. Wait, no, I forgot about Seku. I forgot about Sekuchi. About Sekuchi sipping on some tomato juice. Wink.
I'm looking at the silly Attack on Titan edit, and I did a good job of sticking these fruits and vegetables in this scene. I even added like an outline and like shading. Damn.
Man, we've done so much good stuff on the stream.
Really funny picture. I don't remember the context, but it was when y'all were doing Suffercast, and I loved that. I put it in writer's room. What's up?
Oh, it's in the writer's room. Sorry, I was in Mutt Chat. What was I thinking? I'm so sorry. I have not been sharing your art. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Okay. There's one.
It's okay. It's not like this is your stream or anything, and you're not entitled. This is an old mock-up cover I did that I really like the layout of, but it doesn't make sense for interim anymore because there's no green pillar of light. It's not an aspect so much has changed.
Yeah, it can still work.
I just like to look at this.
So yeah, honestly, oh my god, Pira's old outfit.
And it's not a duology anymore. It is just one really big book because it would not feel like a good cohesive story if it was split into 3 separate things.
Also, when Pira joins the MOBA, I want this outfit to be DLC. Like, you can buy this outfit in the store.
You got it. I'll make note of that.
Yeah. You know, make sure that this is one of the... Also, an outfit of them being baby girl.
Yeah.
Again, I love the colors. Again, you just know Charlie's incredible. Also, the following is Charlie's first, allegedly first digital piece of art.
It's technically not the first. I know which one's my first, but I can't find it anywhere. So this is like, I think the second.
Honestly?
I drew this in GIMP.
Oh my god. Shoutouts to GIMP.
I think I recorded a speed paint and uploaded this to an Evanescence song.
Oh, let's go.
Or Within Temptation, one of the two.
It's the vibe, honestly. The thing is that, like, it's not bad. Yeah, like we
I think I did trace. I'm positive I traced.
yeah, but honestly, like, listen, like, this really goes to show, by the way, that like confidence, you develop confidence by actually like practicing. Because because I do that thing sometimes where like I look at someone's art and I'm like, that person has so much confidence in their lines, and I'm like seeing your art now, I'm like, holy crap, Charlie is incredible. He's so powerful.
It's been over a decade.
You're so powerful.
Also,
Charlie.
Chip says, "Oh, I can feel the scene, kid." Nah, that wasn't me. That was my twin sister. My twin sister was the slightly seen one. I pigeonholed myself as a kid into like, I'm the weird tomboy, and I did not really allow myself to get out of that until I realized gender's not real and my gender wasn't
not
woman.
real.
And I've been trying to rediscover myself for years, and it's going great, actually. Scene kid by proxy,
oh my God.
I'll take that, Chip.
Also, Nomia, I have to ask. Is your bird Lucy named after Lucy from Elfenlied? You have to be honest. You have to tell me if you're a cop. I need to know, because Kitty and I, we reviewed Elfenlied for our channel, and that is one of the lost reviews. That is actually, it's Lied? It's Elfenlied?
Really? I've only ever heard it as Elfenlied, but then again, I think I've only read it.
How bold of me to assume that it would be a title in English. Fucking you know what? I'm gonna keep going with Elfenlied, because honestly, the anime is bad and incoherent, so let the title be incoherent as well. Yeah,
Elfenlied.
I should dig up that review is somewhere, by the way. That review is like in one hard drive. I can retrieve it. Should we do like a? Oh my god, that review was so bad too, by the way. Fucking hate that anime. Anyways, here's a no context Attack on Titan meme. Just no.
This was from Suffercast, which I loved watching when it was running.
Can we talk about how good this edit is, by the way? It really do be looking like they have her holding vegetables.
I took Photoshop classes in high school.
On behalf of all Germanophones, we do not claim Elfenlied. Elfenlied. Oh, Rushi. Oh,
anyways.
Nomia. The lore. Nomia's bird is named Lucy because she's from dimension 6.4, and it's a Japanese number pun. 6-4, Roku, Ru, 4, Shi. Wow. That's kind of funny having like... It's kind of funny having like a number be like a character's name. That's really funny.
That's really
funny.
cute,
That's
actually.
funny. That's
Nomi,
funny.
I like that.
Maybe I should do that in one of my books one day. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe
I don't have any.
Maybe one day I will do that. Maybe one day I'll write a book where there's a character whose name means something. Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, you were saying, Charles?
Oh, I don't have any pets right now, but me and Winnie to show you what our naming conventions for pets are. Eventually we'll want to get rats, and I think we're gonna name them Goku and Broly.
Oh my god. I don't know which one to leave on. These are both such good memes. You know what? I'm gonna put Ronnie and Siska on blast. Because I love them. I have no comments, Siska, no comments. God, who would have a name? Yeah, who would have a number in their name? That's so weird, right, Nomia? Right, Nomia? Anyway, what's your last name mean again? Vichy? It sounds like Italian, right? Vichy?
Also, I'm sorry to people, mainly like Winnie, who are very kind and sweet to bugs in chat and in life. Kendra, you should just squash it, maybe.
So I
won't come back.
I want to say, so Kendra's having a situation that involves a cockroach. Vichy's pizza pasta force. It's the pizza pasta force. Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, didn't you all know that Nomia's Italian? Fun fact, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to like dox Nomia, but Nomia's Italian, by the way. Sorry. The pizza pasta. It's a Nomia. But yeah. So there was a cockroach in Kendra's house, and I want to say, Kendra, don't make having a cockroach be like your personality. Just like get rid of it. It's a pest.
Yeah. Also, Kendra says, I swear my house is clean. I've lived in a house with roaches before, and our houses were always clean. It is a lot of the environment around you. Like, my last place was on a hill, and before we, like, the apartment complex, like, sprayed everything down and whatever, we would get a lot of the tiny roaches because they would just come in from the hills. And our place was clean. We were on, like, the 3rd floor, technically.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
It just happens.
I hate that.
I'm not allowed to be afraid of bugs because I grew up with a lot of bugs.
Also, Kendra, we have established that Bolita, your cat, is actually an attack type palico. It probably already ate the cockroach. Spoilers. Also, Kitty says me with all the little spiders. Yeah, I have to be the one who kills the spiders, by the way. It has to be me, but I do it. I'm like, yeah. All right, spider, it's time for you to go. It is time.
Winnie?
The time has come for you to go. Yeah, it's time for me to get out of here too, yeah. But you were saying, Charlie?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Winnie's so sweet. Winnie's so sweethearted and has said, like, I want to, like, we have ants. Or like the last time we had ants at the other place, she was like, I don't want to kill them. I just want to take them out. I'm like, honey, I love you, but they're ants. I am gonna kill them.
so I feel like the unfortunate reality is that, like, our concept of houses are made up. Houses don't. There's no outside and inside. It's all outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like insects don't know that. Insects are just like, hey, it's warm. It's warm in here. Oh my god. Like, all I'm just saying. How would you even take ants outside? Oh my god. Also, I do want to say,
I'm
by
like,
the way,
babe, it's a trail of ants across the whole room.
No, I do want to say, I am actually pro spider in most scenarios, because spiders also keep ants away, by the way. It's almost as though there's kind of a circle of life. No worries, Daz. Thank you for coming. I know it's late where Daz lives, by the way. I am pro spider, but if a spider has a certain shape, I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't let you be in the house. I'm sorry.
The place where I live right now
Daddy long legs are okay.
Black widows and brown widows, so it is pretty much kill on sight. We do have a lot of, like, garden spiders that are fine. We just kind of
Max, don't make a joke
dust
about
away the webs.
Color. Max, don't make a joke about color.
Yeah, black widows, they're gonna fucking die if I see them.
Not Maxi body shaming the spooters. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, like, yeah, okay. Nomia's like, no, like, Nomia can say anything about Australian insects, and everybody has to sit down because it's like, yeah, okay, yes, of course.
Yeah, that's very true.
I forgot that Australia is like the world that unlocks in an MMO in a new expansion. You know, it's like everything is higher level in Australia. You know, there's wandering world bosses in Australia. You know, there's like a whole new, like, system of quests that you have to do in Australia. So, like, listen, I get it.
It's really weird that they would region lock hard mode like that.
I mean, like, listen, honestly, I'm on free to play, so I don't care.
Oh yeah, in this economy.
Australian. I am not Australia. I forgot. Sorry, Nomia's Italian. It's a Nomia making the pizza. Now, of course, Nomia did in fact make lots of pizza in their playthrough of Bratz Forever Diamonds. I recommend this playthrough. You won't believe DB Cooper shows up in that one. You gotta have 2 health bars in Australia, honestly. All bosses have 2 faces in Australia. Required. Yeah. You think Nomia looks intimidating? Wait until Nomia's second phase.
And that's when, like, their, like, between,
oh my God,
motif
Kitty.
Switches to, like, a minor chord instead, and you're like,
yeah. Also, by the way, I love, that, you know, I appreciate people telling me that the time is up. It's true. I do want to remind you all that the end of the stream is made up, by the way. 2 o'clock is just like a time that I'm like, it seems like good enough to have streamed for 2 hours. 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm off today, so I'm chilling. This is really good. Like I struggle with, like, getting out and socializing. It's been a lot better now that I actually live with family, but it's nice to be like, wow, I have 3 hours where I could just talk, and now I can nap.
Oh my god, Kitty says it's not made up, it's my lunchtime smiley face. Oh, it's time for me to go. She is threatening me. I'm in danger. So I do want to say, by the way, I know that I've stated this before, but I want to say it again. One last thing for the spiders, by the way. There is a hierarchy, and spiders do serve a purpose. Back when I worked at the nursery, we would have entire crops that did not have any pesticides in them, and we actually used spiders to take care of aphids, which are actually the worst thing in the world, but aphids are cool as hell. So anyways, I can think a bug is cool and also want them dead. I feel like these are not mutually exclusive feelings. Nonetheless, Charlie joined us today. Charlie, where can people find you on the internet?
I already pinged my link tree because I was like, hey, I could promo myself. But I'm on Twitter and Tumblr and all that jazz. Right now, I'm just trying to get my book done. So
hell yeah.
Not really putting out a lot of content, but I'm actually going to link my art fight page.
I was getting there. Good job, Charlie. I was getting there. Yeah, if you want to art fight Charlie.
I am going to be participating in art fight. Like, while I am putting priorities on attacking my friends and like doing revenge attacks, like especially because I know a lot more people who are doing it this year. Maybe I'll have time for a little sketch for revenge and whatnot. And I have, if you like masculine characters who are gay as hell, I have a lot of trans masks.
Yes.
I have a demon. I have white-haired, gender-neutral anime boy who is connected with death. And we love Pyrrha Mihal in this house.
Yes.
Gripping Pyrrha squeezed her. I'm imagining the scene in Hercules.
Wait, oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Wait, do I have my doodle of Pyrrha? Where is it? Banner and posts? No, it's under gift. Where the hell's my gifts folder?
I love that both Max and then my sibling Kitty gaslit me into giving Pyrrha long hair. Because Pyrrha used to have an undercut. But Pyrrha with long hair is really good. And also, I don't know if undercuts would make a lot of sense in a fantasy universe inspired by ancient Greece.
Yeah, we gaslit you.
That's
it wasn't that it was the right choice. It wasn't that it was the right choice and the better the sign concept. We just gaslit you, huh? Where the hell did I put that?
I mean, both things can be true.
I'm looking for, like, where the hell did I put all the gifts that I made for people? Damn it! I want to show you that image of Pyrrha being a little chaotic little babe.
I might have it.
Anyways, I should probably get out of here though. Reaping my Pyrrha squeeze story. I love them. Anyways, thank you for joining me today, Charlie.
Thank you for letting me join. It's so much fun to like just talk and end up getting emotional and talk about much deeper things than I thought, but that's what I like to discuss.
Yeah, made you cry today.
But yeah, thanks for letting me come along and ramble about my book and lose track of what I was talking about many times.
Hey!
Thank you. It was really fun.
You know, I can't be the only one rambling on this show.
Sometimes you gotta get representation and invite a little mouse.
Yeah, and I gotta say, again, I love bringing you on because we get to go on about creativity and our stories, and like I feel like I would never talk about my characters if there wasn't someone else to like bounce off of, because like it feels weird for me to just be like, let me just today on the stream I'm gonna tell you about the hidden lore of my characters, and I'm like, no, someone else has to be here. It doesn't feel right.
What are you doing tomorrow for the stream? Because I'm also off tomorrow, but
so tomorrow on the stream, I should actually talk. Oh my god! So I shared the thumbnail on the Discord, but here we go. So a little bird by the name of Nomia Vikshi revealed to me that that you can write in Minecraft. So I'm going to be writing my next masterpiece in Minecraft tomorrow. I'm gonna grab a book and I'm going to write a story in Minecraft. It's a completely original story. It's titled Five Nights at Kendra's. Original OC, do not steal. Yeah, so I'll be messing around in Minecraft. Though you are welcome to come in.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on my wizard tower
Hell
and then
yeah.
fall off the top and die.
Yes. Five
My
Nights at
ugly,
Kendra's.
ugly wizard tower because I've never played Minecraft before.
You know, I'm just really, really inspired by just Kendra's mastery of the FNAF lore. I really want to just encapsulate it. Anyways, yeah, that we play Minecraft tomorrow and just messing around, writing funny, stupid stories, and yeah, that'll be the plan for tomorrow. I want to say once again, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for making me a little piece of your day. I love every single one of you. And I hope you all have a lovely day.
Chat.
Oh, yo, Nomia. Yeah, okay, so fun fact, Nomia, I was actually going to be writing it from your house. The opening joke is going to be, you may be wondering why I am inside of Nomia's house, and that's because I'm going to be writing fanfiction today. There's no punchline to that joke, it's just, yo, there's a writing desk, let's go! Oh my god, I'm going to invade Nomia's house. Anyways. Yo. Gonna be treading mud all over this house. Anyways, so I love you all. Thank you for joining me today. And we'll be going into the outro in just a minute. I just want to remind you once again, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, you know what to do. And most importantly, be kind to one another. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Boop.
Bye-bye. Are we still on?
We are actually still on. People can hear you right now. But it's okay. Because it's time for like the second secret ending. The true ending is unlocked if you wait like a minute at the ending screen.
How long do you think this section will last? Do you think it'll be a minute, or will we end up talking for another hour?
No, I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be like a whole hour, but it will definitely gonna be here for like a second or so. Charlie, what happens in the real secret ending?
In the real secret ending?
Yeah.
We defeat the bad guy with the power of friendship, and we have a big sleepover where we drink Capri Sun and then have mac and cheese, like really good big mac and cheese. And we watch movies and we fall asleep, and everybody's really cozy, napping on the floor in a big pile with a lot of blankets.
You had me at watching